This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
There's one thing that will forever change the way you sleep, and it's the softest 100% organic cotton bedding from Boll & Branch. You'll fall asleep faster, wrapped in the most luxurious comfort. You'll never sleep hot again with airy blankets, cloud-like duvets, and breathable sheets. You'll experience pure comfort on night one and feel your bedding get softer with every wash. Discover the difference with 15% off your first order at bollandbranch.com with code CUMULUS. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, kids. Is everybody buckled up?
Yeah, Dad.
Okay, let's roll. We're going on vacation in our new SUV. We're driving across the country, so many sights to see. The rivers and the mountains, the amber waves of grain. As I'm backing out my driveway, I hear this refrain.
Are we there yet?
No, we're not there yet.
Are we there yet?
You can still see our house.
Are we there yet?
We just left.
Hey, are we there yet?
No.
Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there?
I can tell this is going to be a long vacation. We're heading down the freeway, got 1,000 miles to drive. I'm talking on my cell phone and going 45. Every 15 minutes, someone has to pee. And like a broken record, the kids keep asking me,
Are we there yet?
it's only been an hour.
Are we there yet?
Why does this car smell like feet?
Are we there yet?
No, we're not picking up any hitchhikers.
Hey, are we there yet?
No.
Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there?
All right, kids, I've heard enough. Just stop all your whining. Everybody settle down. Don't make me turn this car around. I'll turn this car around.
Are we there yet?
Willie, stop pounding on your brother's head.
Are we there yet?
Because I said so.
Are we there yet?
Oh, did somebody eat a tire?
Hey, are we there yet?
No.
Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there?
This is kind of a catchy tune. Are we there yet?
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 Are we there yet? Hey, are we there yet?
Don't wipe that on your sister.
Are we there yet?
No, we are not lost.
Are we there?
You know, kids, next year when we go on vacation, we're gonna fly.
It's the Griswold Kids. And welcome to the one, the only Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom.
Kristi Lee's at the news desk. Pat Godwin in the
Bob and Tom.
performance room.
Hey, chick.
Hey, there's Josh Arnold.
It's there.
There's Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning, Chick McGee.
I'm Chick McGee. Here's Tom Griswold. Already you look a little lost.
I am your pilot.
Huh?
Driving the car. They say that
Your pilot driving the car.
Yeah, they say that Friday is going to be the most heavily driven 4th of July weekend ever.
Oh, yeah?
Quite a statement.
Are you trying to cause panic already before we even get there?
No, this is informational. I'm just saying leave early, catch the whole show, get up and listen to us. It's going to be a big driving day, according to AAA, for a number of reasons, including air travel clogging and gas prices down $1.50 or whatever. So,
got any happy news?
Go out and make it.
You guys do the show.
It's pretty cool that we get Monday off.
Great day.
Don't we get Monday and Tuesday off in
Yeah.
most places?
That's what I heard.
Because the 3rd is on Monday and the 4th is on Tuesday?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No, it's
Are we
great.
off?
Thanks, Uncle Sam.
No,
No, Pat, we're working.
Pat, no, we're
working.
right. Wait a second.
Darn.
Hang on, I got to do some.
I'll see you at 4, Tommy.
Wait.
Right, Ace.
Gotta be here.
Yeah.
Gotta be here.
You'll be here, right, Ace?
It's that weird
My
July
favorite
3rd.
freaking-
It's that 2 a.m. broadcast we're doing this year, Pat. Could you believe that? 2 a.m. Eastern.
I'll be
so we'll
ready for her.
See you bright and early.
Pat, my favorite new song of yours is your song about, I don't want to give away the punchline, about traveling with your son.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
That is truly a brilliant
We're in the middle
song.
of recording
A
that.
new idea.
But it's not on the new album.
No. The album in the fall.
Why did I come in?
Hey,
What's the point?
I didn't like him early. I beat the Christmas rush.
Let's
Okay.
just give the show over to Hayes to contradict everything I said.
Oh wait a minute. No, that song's about a pool, right? Yeah, he wants to be in a pool, swimming pool. They have a pool. Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
What are you doing?
What?
Give the show to Chick.
What?
Hey, Rosebud was a sled.
What's the matter?
Could we
No, it's
not give away?
Rosebud was I'm halfway through it.
Man, now you ruined the ending to The Sixth Sense. I wanted to watch that movie.
That's one of my favorite Chick McGee stories, by the way.
I see.
Really? It caused a divorce, actually.
No, it's
foreshadowing.
No,
Well,
it was. You should
the
explain
last
to Willie
straw. You're
that it's
familiar with that?
it's about an epiphany.
And I don't know why it hit me, but it did, and I swear I didn't hear anything about it. But I leaned over, and the person I was watching the movie with, I told her the ending, and
Just
it turned
guessing.
out it was true, just guessing. And she was mad for the rest of the weekend.
I think
Into
you're
the next
selling
week.
yourself short. She was mad for the rest of your days.
You ever hear things that people say about you after something like this happens? She said that, huh? Wow, that's weird.
Oh, man.
Oh, and they agreed with her. Oh, okay. Boy, this is a good show, Tom. It's a good show today. Yeah, my headspace is perfect right now.
Didn't he bring this up? I forget how this happened.
Well, not necessarily.
You're very intuitive about things anyway, Chick. So
I do psychic comedy.
yeah, you do. You're very psychic.
Oh, I have a phrase popped in my head. I'm just going to say it.
All right.
Turd burglar. Okay, go ahead.
Oh,
Nice.
that's going to come up probably in the next 4 hours.
Come up later.
Okay. Someone write down turd burglar.
And when it happens, the duck will come down and give you $50.
Okay, good.
All right.
No, I was just saying that AAA has announced. This all started with. I'm just saying it's going to be a great weekend, a 4-day weekend, and but AAA I'm just saying leave early, and you can enjoy the show.
Are you going anywhere?
No.
I am, but I can't leave early.
No.
No.
So what I'll do is I will, while I'm out there in the traffic, on the roads, I will be patient. I'll have my music going. It'll be okay.
You don't think leaving at 10:30 a.m., you don't think you'll be okay?
I think I'll be pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Does this say?
I know where you're going, and I don't know if you read about the construction thing.
I don't have to read about it.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Anywhere USA.
Yeah, you're being detoured through Quebec.
I feel like if anybody can leave before 2 p.m., I feel like you're going to be all right. But I feel like once you get that 5 p.m. rush hour into the weekend rush hour, that's when you get in trouble.
You know,
it depends on where you're going.
It's not that hard to be positive, but you are always going somewhere. Oh, screw this up. You know, there's construction.
No, I was just saying leave early,
Yeah,
okay?
just be patient out there.
Josh, would you like...
That's not going to happen.
Hang on a second. Mr. Godwin. I mean, Josh. I get you mixed up in this topic. Would you care for another day off?
Oh, my gosh,
Would
no.
you like Friday off?
No, that's very... I appreciate the kind offer.
Condescending is the word you were looking for.
No. I'm certainly not unhappy that I'll be here Friday morning.
And what was I saying?
To leave early.
So people can enjoy this show.
Yeah.
And enjoy the jocularity of Josh.
And so the way that I'll enjoy it is by being here with you.
I'll give you a tape of the show. You can listen to it on your way there.
All of a sudden, I'm realizing there's no winning here.
No, there's not.
Stay down.
You're
Stay
just
down.
catching on to that.
My God, this isn't ground. This is quicksand.
Okay, well, good. Yeah, just I know we're happy to have you in the car. And listen up. Thank you very much. And we will be doing a bunch of cool stuff coming up today. I'm a little bit behind, I've got to be honest with you. I got caught up on some stuff yesterday, but we do have some interesting things in the news. Another fascinating story from the world of archaeology, which...
This is all a hoax. This is all part of Indiana Jones coming out Friday.
And the Dial of Destiny.
You know something?
That guerrilla marketing they do nowadays.
Yep.
You're not wrong. It just dawned on me that's exactly why they just released this.
Oh, really?
It didn't occur to me until just now when you said that. Yeah, this is a story from this book, Professor Michael Scott, called X Marks the Spot, and it's about the real adventures of archaeologists.
Oh,
and we have a very specific one that's just crazy. I mean, it's really something. I went down the how can I word this properly?
The mammoth hole?
Kind of the rhino hole of all things rhinoceros urine.
Okay.
Have you ever seen a video of this?
About rhinos peeing?
Yeah.
No. I've seen...
Imagine you're at a 4-alarm fire.
Oh.
They take out the hose.
Are rhinos the one that spin their tails when they poo?
Hippos.
Hippos.
Rhinos have the trap, right? Where just one thing opens and then everything falls out. Is that one?
I don't know.
Oh, weird.
These
No,
videos.
that's Ace Ventura. He comes
Oh, yeah, he certainly does crawl out of the
I
rear
won't
of a...
give the story away. It's just amazing. But you're right. It didn't occur to me. That's why this guy's talking about this book, about real adventures of archaeologists. And we had the one yesterday about hominids, versions of early man.
Yeah.
I guess ancestors of early man anyway, and a man that were apparently cannibals.
That's what they think, just because they found a bone with some cutting on it.
But apparently there was also ritual. What's the word? Ritual cannibalization. In other words, part of some kind of ceremony. Anyway.
Well, that means they fussed.
They fussed?
Yeah, they took this.
Oh.
A ritual.
Yeah.
They got to get a table, and
they
got to read
Big
from
pot.
something.
They had to boil.
Somebody has to give a speech.
You want some
probably.
people?
Yeah.
It's probably like one of those
Are you gonna have any?
Catholic weddings, you know.
Hey,
Stand
could I-
up, sit down, kneel down, stand up, sit down, kneel down. Hey,
How did this Catholic wedding turn into
Become a Jewish celebration.
Many of these Western religions are quite similar.
Fair enough.
If you really boil it
Churches
down,
are doing mashups these days.
Yeah, just stand up, sit down. Why not? What do they call it? Ecumenicalism? Is that the word?
Yeah, there is something.
I couldn't spell that if I had to. Speaking of spelling, we have big news from the world of Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
We'll get to that.
Pat's on his last year, right?
Yeah, we'll
As if
find out
he's
what's
not
going on
everywhere.
there. Sports
Many
teaser
years left.
Sports teaser.
Say Jack.
What do we got here? Shohei Ohtani hitting the ball hard, real hard. We got the All-Star game coming up in Seattle in July, and Shohei has not decided whether he's going to be in the home run hitting contest. Joey Chestnut's talking about hot dogs on the 4th of July. Of course. We'll talk about that.
It's his Super Bowl, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll talk about that. And you say you have healthy hair. Well, this woman has.
You have a healthy head.
How do you handle a healthy head?
Wait, what song were you singing?
Revolution.
You say you want a revolution.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Dear Bob and Tom Show, I was shopping at a local grocery store yesterday morning, minding my own business. This is from Jeremy. Went out of the blue, over the speakers.
Our love is a lie.
Susie Quattro stumbled into my life. I couldn't help myself but think about you, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thanks a lot for ruining Susie Quattro and that song forever. Oh, Jeremy, that
How did
song
we ruin
was
it?
ruined long before.
I believe we revitalized it.
Absolutely.
People say it's either us or Paul Thomas Anderson, but mainly us is what people are saying.
Okay, I think it's a nice tune. I don't think
a nice tune.
You guys didn't ruin it. Coming up, we have an excuse to once again feature this.
Can you forgive me?
What is that?
No, we can't forgive you,
What
Dolly.
is that?
Not
we're
for
gonna,
this.
We're going to explain to you what it is.
Can we get that slowed down to see what she sounds like? Like a normal person singing?
I guess we can. Sounds like a...
She sounds like Tweety Bird's owner when she's singing this.
We need to play the hook.
All right.
Dean,
get on that, will you?
I'm sorry, Dean. It's Ace's World. We just pay rent. Okay.
A windmill of birds.
Whatever.
The famous rotating double finger.
Whatever Mr. Cosby wants, he gets. Hey, speaking of that, isn't it time to leave already? I'm done at the show. I'm going to go home, sit in the compound, and mutter. And that's where my Simply Safe home security system comes in. You know, Simply Safe is the best home security of 2023, according to U.S. News and World Report. And you would imagine that Simply Safe kick it back, resting because of all they've accomplished. No, they're innovating, ladies and gentlemen, as Tom would say, always working on the next thing, ladies and gentlemen, to help keep you and your loved ones safe 24/7. You know, they have a new 2-in-1 smoke and carbon monoxide detector, next generation hazard detection. And it knows the difference between fire and cooking smoke, so your home is protected and you get fewer false alarms. Their new smoke and carbon monoxide detector joins Simply Safe's comprehensive suite of advanced security cameras, sensors, and hazard detectors. Seamless entire home monitoring with Simply Safe's 24/7 monitored service.
Water detector, too.
Oh, yeah.
You get a leak in your basement, all of a sudden it knows.
It knows.
It can tell you. You can rush home from seeing Indiana Jones.
I've had to do that.
Will call you.
The sump pump alarm.
Ooh,
Pay attention.
Pump something. And right now, get 20% off your new system when you sign up for interactive monitoring just because you know us. Go to simplysafetom.com. We got you a deal. That's simplysafetom.com. Remember, no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Also, coming up, we have unusual news in the world of pizza. That's right. We have ancient pizza.
He looks right at Josh.
Is he looking at me?
Pizza. Yeah.
He's
Oh, yeah. Right
at
at Josh.
All right.
Pizza.
Probably news to everybody, but not you. This is
All Things Pizza. Email came in this morning.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, there's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
There's Ace Cosby. Willie Griswold.
Yo, yo.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Hello,
Thank you very
Tom.
much. Thank you very much. A couple of big doings going on. Willie G. What is today? Wednesday. Starting tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night through Sunday night.
Cincinnati, Ohio, USA. The great Greg Hahn and Willie G. at Go Bananas. For tickets, gobananascomedy.com or...
Yeah, you can go to my Instagram at willie.griswold. There's a ticket link in the bio. Come hang out, man. We're going to have a blast.
Many folks are saying, let's see now, what's the better deal? Taylor Swift in Cincinnati or Willie G?
I think everybody knows the answer.
There we go.
Willie and Greggy.
I don't think Taylor's not going to do a hunk of comedy.
Great comedy club, great
And
show.
Taylor Swift directly messaged me. She wanted to ask me out. I said, I'm busy, but if you want to come Sunday night, we can hang out, get things started. So
That's
we'll
right.
see.
You got a Sunday show.
Yeah, we got Thursday through Sunday. It's going to be fun, man. Come hang out.
All right. Let's see now. Where was he? Oh, I know. Mr. Pat Godwin.
Yes, sir.
As Ace backhandedly referenced,
What'd you do?
the new Pat Godwin album is called Under the Bed. It's a what is it? Remix,
Reissue,
remaster,
reimagined, rehab.
Now, does the cover art have you under a bed looking out from underneath it like you're scared under the bed? Or?
That's me on my side, yeah.
Yeah, the album art looks great, man.
Thank you.
Thank
you, PJ.
You really should have titled it Reimagined, Remixed, Remastered, Rehabbed. That's funny. But it concludes a bunch of the classics like Gangsta Folk, First Date, Voices in My Head, Good Beaver Gone Bad, and more. And Mr. Patty G will be in Florida at the famous McCurdy's nightclub in beautiful Sarasota. And that's going to be Wednesday, July 12th through July 16th.
I think you're going to have to pick one. You're going to have to pick Patty G or Willie G. Everybody can't be G this, G that. You got to pick one.
Do you want to be Chick G? Is that what's happening here?
Chick McGee?
Chick McGee?
McGee.
Is that what you want?
Like the director of Scooby-Doo.
It sounds like Pat is
that was Rush.
Willie's father.
Jim,
Wait a minute.
Wait up.
I mean, I have brown eyes.
You got a full head of hair, though.
I do have a full head of hair.
You have Pat's musical talent.
I'm okay.
You're very good.
I can finger pick a little bit. I can harmonize a little bit. That's about it, though.
Nice.
Well, we'll have to look into that.
I don't know why I said it.
Because you want to be Chick McGee. Let's just come on. It's okay.
No, I don't.
I can be your dad for a minute. It's okay, little chickie.
We have our own G unit.
Wait, so Pat's my dad now, and you're Chick's dad now? Who's Josh's? I'm very confused.
All I know is I'm turned on. I don't know why, but I'm not going to question it.
Okay.
All right, that's kind of weird.
So you're probably asking where was I going with this? Where was I going with this conversation? And the answer is I forgot. We're going to get some new stuff out of Pat today. We got a couple things we've been working on. I'm very excited about. But Pat's new album is available now in the various streaming services like Amazon, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music. Have some fun. Listen to some good stuff. Why are you giving me that look?
It's been a lot of plugs for Pat's new album today already. That's all.
So you want me to plug?
Lots and lots and lots.
That was the first one, wasn't it?
Yeah. Do you qualify this whole half hour so far as one plug?
I didn't know I'd mentioned it a lot. Okay, sorry. We won't mention it again.
Well, don't do that.
No, that's what I was aiming for. That's right.
I'm sure we
You're
have
stepping on my weekend, pal.
Do we have some exciting NFL news? Some fourth string quarterback traded? What do we got?
Well, how could that not be insulting?
I can't.
I've got a story you're gonna love.
But
Tom.
we're not going to get to it right now because I was
it.
asked. I was asked
So,
by
Pat's got a new album coming out.
What?
I was
It's the
asked
first I'm
by
hearing of
someone else in the studio to play this from. This is the new Dolly Parton release from her forthcoming rock album, which I guess Dolly decided to do after being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
It's a fun idea, isn't it?
Why could she not do Hello, Me? Well, hello,
me.
That's funny.
It's so nice to have me back where I belong.
By the way,
hello, me.
That'll be the Hello Dolly will be playing in hell when I get. I hate that.
Oh, sure.
That's the stupidest, weirdest play.
I found it fairly easy to avoid.
You don't even like Louis Armstrong.
How did I sit down in the front of this movie?
How little when I'm walking around, a Hello Dolly comes in front of me.
In front of this play.
But see,
How did I get here?
See, what you've hit on there, Josh, is the key to the problems with contemporary culture.
Oh.
See, we can avoid everything.
Okay.
So we're distracting ourselves to death. If you really want to know the truth, we don't know. The average person doesn't really have to know about anything, and they don't.
I'm living proof of that.
But there was a time, and Chick will back me up on this. Back in our day, you had to sit through even the great Louis Armstrong singing that turd of a song, "Hello, Dolly."
He does a nice job, though.
You can't polish a turd. I'm sorry. The premise of the premise of that play? The whole thing is just a piece of crap. But now in today's world, you don't have to.
What role didn't you get in high school?
Now, Dolly's.
Were you not Tony?
Dolly's dad invented blue jeans, right? Isn't that how that?
Pardon's dad?
No, Hello Dolly from the play, right? Wasn't her last name Dolly
Levi?
Levi?
See, that's a better joke than anything in that play. That's how bad it is.
Yeah!
We are white. Dolly.
Let the fellas, let them go to work, okay?
They're all white because Louis was black. There's a quota that has to be, that back then had to be met.
You can
Look, if Louis the main singer, we have to have 70 white guys in the back.
That's a lot of guys singing.
Otherwise, people are going to walk
They're
out.
going to freak out. They'll just lose their minds.
See, people wonder why people love the Beatles, because that's what they came in to replace. All right. All right. No.
Well, so this is Dolly Parton and Rob Halford? Is that
Yes, from Rob Halford, famous
Or Judas Priest. Yeah.
Judas Priest,
Breaking the law.
and
Living After Midnight?
rather interesting.
Got another thing coming?
Got a book out there. Anyway, this is what they do here. Listen.
Can you forgive me? It's true I've made mistakes, but so have you. It's just so unfair.
The way you hurt me, yeah. Cut so deep, I don't think I can hear.
So performative.
Wow.
What is it? So you parked my car keys. What was that last part?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
It sounds like Andrew Lloyd Webber. It's really Broadway-esque.
If you don't play the hook, Ace is going to lose his mind. So can we get to the hook?
There's a hook?
Yeah.
That's what he keeps saying.
All right.
He's been talking about it for
I'd
2
like
days.
to apologize to everyone. Please give us 30 seconds
All
to
right, here we
appease
go.
Ace.
You just lay me bare. When you break the trust, it's painful to find the one you love's no angel. When respect is gone, the biggest part of love goes to.
They really do fit together, don't they?
Isn't that
Oh,
in
man,
sync,
they
aren't
are.
they?
What are they saying, Ace?
I don't remember the title of the song. Betrayal or something like that.
You betrayed me and I'm upset about it. What you gonna do to fix it?
Of course, we didn't get to it, so.
Okay, now we...
You didn't get to it. You didn't get to the hook.
That's
No.
not it.
That was the
that wasn't
prequel.
it.
Ace won't be happy until we
He
hear the whole
forgets.
thing.
He
Yeah.
forgets what the name of the song is or any of the lyrics, but he knows it's got a good hook.
Yeah.
No, I first heard the song. The chord, the verses are.
Yeah, that explains it.
Oh, wow, that's a good hook.
Well, the music is cool, but it's just not Dolly's sphere.
It's Broadway. It's Broadway's idea of rock, I think. It's
Yeah.
Tom, you
how
described
it's
it best.
me.
Very meatloafish.
Yeah, it just...
Very Broadway.
if I were...
Steinman died. Steinman died, didn't he?
Sadly. This is what you asked for, I think, Chick, maybe. You asked for Dolly slowed down.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Can you forgive me?
I mean, now we're on to something.
I like this.
It's true I've made mistakes, but so have you.
See,
It's like typo negative.
now that is
cool.
Is actually that
told
would
ya.
I'm waiting for the chandelier to drop and the Phantom of the Opera to walk out.
Me, you, Slow Dolly, Tank and Nitrous. Let's have a night, my
I
friend.
will never forget. We played Jolene, that big hit, and it sounds just like Tracy Chapman. It's amazing.
I can do that. This is what you're talking.
Oh,
This
okay.
is the original, a great song, Jolene.
Traffic and weather together.
Jolene, 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 Jolene.
Okay, now here it is slowed down.
Okay. Yeah.
Jolene, 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 Jolene.
I mean, I don't think there's much argument. That's better.
It's Tracy Chapman.
It sure does sound like Tracy Chapman.
Dolly does wonderful things for many people, and she's a sweet lady. But I prefer her voice slowed down. Yes.
And
I love
there's
both.
I love 'em
speaking
too.
of Tracy Chapman,
Yeah.
Kristi pointed out something yesterday.
Oh, fast cars.
For the first time in, what was it?
Since 1981, I think.
That's
we've had
70 years ago, y'all. Wow.
Yeah.
Hey,
The
we
number
have
the
two-
number one and the number two songs on the Billboard Pop chart.
Yes.
The country chart are both country tunes, and they're both great.
Yeah,
they're both
Morgan
pop-
Wallen and Luke
popish.
Combs.
Yeah. It's not like it's some of the
Right.
real sort of rock. It's very pop country. But I
Makes
really,
sense that they're
Wait,
on those.
yeah,
I
but
love
wait a
Luke Combs, though. He's the man.
Yeah, but when you're talking about the song from Tracy Chapman,
Fast car.
Fast cars.
Fast Cars
Brilliant.
Which is, I mean, the song is
Fast Car.
Yeah.
Sorry, Fast Car. Excuse me. It's a song of. It's genius work.
That's bold talk for that song, but
I think that song is great.
I don't know. I mean, boy, genius. It's fine. It's certainly fine
for someone of her particular background to show up on the charts like that out of nowhere is pretty amazing to me. In any event,
that doesn't even make sense. But I'll let you have it.
Well, I think that she wasn't
a black woman. Yeah, she's going to make it on the pop charts. What are you talking about?
Do you know her background?
No.
Oh, okay, but of course.
But Jewel lived in a car for. I mean, what are you talking about?
Okay, I won't argue. This is Dolly Parton in the chorus of that thing.
I'm sorry, so sorry.
Is this it, Ace?
How long must you punish me? Why can't
You get the idea.
It's too polished.
There's nothing raw about it at all.
Pitch correction. Everything is so quantized and it's so perfect that it makes it sound not perfect. If that makes sense. Everything is right on the. And Jolene, like the finger picking, some of it's honestly it sounds a little off rhythm wise, and there's a little more soul in it. Does that make sense?
Sure, absolutely.
I'm sure when the album comes out, you'll find out that Dolly was never in the studio with any of those people.
Oh, of course not.
A lot of studio musicians, great guys though, I'm sure, and the producer doing good work, but it just sounds weird and Broadway-esque.
It's for Dolly fans, I think.
To introduce them to Rob Halford?
I don't know. But
them singing the love song together is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really unlikely. Or is it?
Yeah, it's, well.
I think you'll find a lot of gay men love Dolly Parton. I don't think it's that shocking.
Oh, yeah. Why wouldn't? Yeah, that makes sense. Absolutely.
Her, Cher, they're kind of the queens of the fellas, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you ever say anything bad about Dolly Parton?
I know, I love Dolly. I just don't care for the tune. We'll see. Anyways, Dolly has her rock album on the way. And we have sports on the way.
Yeah. It's coming up sometime this morning.
So
Shohei Ohtani. Remember what I said about Shohei Ohtani's name?
Hey, Ohtani.
That's
Hey,
it.
Ohtani.
That's exactly right. Shohei Ohtani.
Hey, Ohtani.
Because show is Japanese for say. Did you know that?
I did not.
It's a lie. That's why.
Oh. And I just learned that pho, P-H-O, is pronounced pho.
It's a delicious Vietnamese soup.
Wonderful soup.
Okay. You see, I've been driving by those signs that say pho for a long time.
You know the best. So the best pho restaurant, you'd know there'd have to be a king of that.
I would imagine there is.
Chick,
Wow.
they have
Food.
the fellas have some fun with that one.
I bet they do.
They're putting the pun everywhere on that one.
So you're saying
I am the pho king.
Boy, that still wasn't long enough.
No, I don't think it was.
I think you have to shuffle your papers louder. Okay, let's see.
More information about Shohei Ohtani coming up. He hurt his fingernail. He couldn't pitch last night, but he's still got some batting in, as they say. I think as I say.
Yeah, sure.
Got some batting in, and we got the All-Star game coming up.
Able to work the wood?
That's right. And Cleveland Guardians manager Terry Francona remains hospitalized in Kansas City. Evaluation, he felt ill before last night's game against the Royals. The official news release from Cleveland is that he's still upset about the Guardians' name. About the name. He hates it.
He's sick over it.
He's sick over it, and he's still in the hospital.
Okay. Thank you very much.
We'll see about that. More sports coming up, including during sports. That's right. It's Breen time. Breen time. Breen time, baby.
Breen time, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Breen time. Also coming up, the diaper dumper.
Well, that's where you should dump, right? In a diaper?
It's a person.
You think anybody's kids
would
just not use the diaper and just go in the diaper pail?
What?
Yeah, cut out the middleman.
I'm trying to save
Kind
your
of
money.
like a litter box for kids?
You ever see anything
Yes,
funnier?
that would be cheaper, wouldn't it?
Yes.
For my money, the funniest video ever, the cat using a people toilet. Hilarious.
You can train them, man. They're very good.
Yeah, okay, good. We'll get to all these things coming up, but right now, on a much different note, let's have a happy summer. Let's have some great food. Let's have your taste buds applaud you for your good taste. Thank you, HelloFresh. How does HelloFresh work? Well, let's see. They deliver mouth-watering, chef-curated, great food and the recipes and everything's already cut up for you to put together. It's that simple. HelloFresh.com/BTShow16 will give you all the details. We're talking about great food. We're talking about farm-to-doorstep quality. And this summer, we're talking about HelloFresh's new Fresh and Fit summer menu items, including Calorie Smart and Protein Smart lunches and dinner options, even vegan dinners. And, of course, over on that side of your food, we've got classic comfort food. 40 things to choose from every week. And once again, farm-to-doorstep quality. Willie, what you been working on?
Truly my favorite HelloFresh meal, the bruschetta chicken with mozzarella crust, bacon, mashed potatoes, and broccoli. HelloFresh sends 10 ingredients. You put those together in 6 easy steps. In just over a half hour, you're enjoying this delicious chicken dinner that you made at home with help from HelloFresh.
How about something new in your life? HelloFresh is here to provide that for you. They give you the recipe cards. They even have pictures if you don't know a pomegranate from a pizza, and it'll help you put it together. Great for teaching the kids how to cook. HelloFresh.com/BTShow16. The BT Show 16 is all about those 16 free meals and free shipping. HelloFresh.com/BTShow16. Thank you very much, HelloFresh. Once again, don't forget the code BTShow16. Coming up, we have the Diaper Dumper. We have sriracha. Have you guys heard about this? There's a giant shortage, if that's possible. It's like a huge small thing.
And Carol Channing coming back.
Yeah! Woo! You ever heard my Carol Channing story?
Yes. Yeah, Silver Bush High.
And we should slow up Hello Dolly and see if that sounds cooler. The finger from Dean.
Yes, about a single finger.
Yes.
So his rage is a step down. When we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next. State law.
There's a whole bunch of them. Details coming up.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
And she has the mighty ISIS pendant wearing around her neck.
That's right.
Today.
Don't mess with me today.
She spins and says, "Oh, mighty ISIS," and she turns into Wonder Woman, I think. Isn't that right? There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick McGee.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hey, Chick.
Oh, some Catholic thing.
Maybe.
There's Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold.
I like it, Kristi.
Thank you, Josh.
It's important to you?
I have faith.
I do, too.
Oh, there's nothing like faith.
I wouldn't be a Catholic ever, but I have faith.
But you have faith.
You have standards.
Like standing on a wooden floor and there's a rug. And
you were talking about that
right
being
up.
at a Catholic wedding, and it's,
wasn't talking.
kneel, sit, stand.
Yeah.
Apparently, a lot of Catholics call that the Pope aerobics.
Oh, that's funny.
Is there a Pope?
Thank you, Willie.
Is there a
William.
Catholic named Neil? That'd be kind of funny, right?
A Neil Pope?
Yeah, Neil, like Neil.
I'm sure there's a Neil that's
Neil?
Catholic.
Mm-hmm. Last time I went to a Catholic service, it was in high school, and a buddy of mine was Catholic, and I never heard anything about that. It was the first the first non-Protestant person I'd ever met. He was Catholic.
Really?
I couldn't believe it.
Really?
And, yeah, and they were doing the whatever.
The offering?
The thing. And the
communion?
Whatever. And all of a sudden, I heard, "My father can play dominoes better than you can," and I lost my mind. And I laughed so hard. Yeah, that guy's
Not
name
exactly accurate, but
Were they doing it in Latin?
yeah, for dominoes, yeah. Or they were playing dominoes. I'm not sure.
Coming up in the news, we have some interesting things from the world of archaeology, and as Josh pointed out, perhaps because of Indiana Jones. When's that coming out? Is that this weekend?
Yeah. I think early showing's Thursday.
Dude, I haven't heard anything about that movie.
Really?
Wait to miss it.
I love them. I love them all, even the bad ones. Yeah.
What's the premise of this one?
I don't really know.
He said
so.
in an interview-
I've been purposefully not watching trailers.
Harrison Ford said in an interview that he actually he never had a thought of not doing this because it makes the character come full circle, and you see him as an older man and things he can't do now that he used to be able to do.
Did you watch
he wanted that.
Mr. Harrison Ford in the show Shrinking?
I did not. I have no plans to.
He's great.
All right.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Is he frustrated a lot? Like, I'm angry and I don't know my feelings.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what he does? Cool.
Let's talk about your mother.
That's pretty good.
That's very good.
Now we're going to have to do our Harrison Ford thing.
Yeah, why not?
And Dean
It's always a pleasure to hear.
Dean will flip me off for asking for that.
No, you got the eye roll.
That's a reasonable request, I think. Not
Okay. All right, not Dolly Parton and Rob Halford. What is the subtitle of the new?
The Dial of Destiny.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but
It's like a time machine watch.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so this is a piece.
It sounds like it.
Let's see, who's in the studio for this? I think Greg Warren was.
Oh, he's always here.
Yeah, Greg Warren's here.
And
get famous.
Mike McRae.
Yeah, Mike McRae. And then I'm trying to remember this was in the wake of one of Harrison Ford's lesser movies.
No.
That is referenced. Yes,
Fugitive, I think.
Right, but there is another lesser movie reference.
They reference, yeah. So there's a certain time stamp on this, but this is comedian Mike McRae.
Greg Warren is our guest. You're single. You're a former wrestler.
Yeah.
What do you do on the road? We were talking to Mike about his activities on the road. Watch television a lot? Do you rent movies from SpectraVision?
You do, don't you?
Yeah, I'm trying to get. I just got a DVD player recently. Mm-hmm. I love watching those because of the deleted scenes. Those are my favorite parts of them. That's all I watch. But some of them are really like they're the scenes they cut out of the original movie, but just sort of can tell why. You know, we rented The Fugitive the other day with Harrison Ford. Great movie.
Yeah.
There's a little deleted scene in there where he's running from Tommy Lee Jones and he runs into Subway and orders a sandwich. You know, that's like just weird to see Harrison Ford in there.
All right, listen to me. I need a 6-inch turkey sub on wheat with bacon, no mustard or mayonnaise, all right? Huh? Oh, lettuce, tomato, green pepper. I didn't kill my wife.
All right, I see why they cut that out of the movie.
You Indian Jones.
You Indian Jones.
You Indian Jones.
Yeah, I'm Harrison Ford.
No, you Indian Jones, man. I seen you. I seen Indian Jones 1, Indian Jones 2, Indian Jones 3. Then you didn't work for a long time.
Well, actually,
and then I did see you in a movie last year, Hollywood Homicide.
Right, yeah,
that wasn't that good. You should have done Indian Jones 4.
Well, I never actually tried.
You got a whip too.
on...
You like the whip man.
Well, I don't personally have the whip. It's in the Smithsonian Institute right
You
now.
look old too now, man.
All right, listen to me. I didn't come here to be talked to by some deranged fan, all right?
Okay, man. Indian Jones.
All right, fine.
Get your whip out, Jones.
That's Greg Warren and Mike McRae. I think Mr. Harrison Ford would love that.
I think he's got a good sense of humor.
Yeah, he's a menace.
He is not a menace.
Well, he hasn't crashed a plane this week, I guess.
The funny thing about when he
he's
did
ahead
that,
of the game.
Willie, do you remember this when Harrison Ford crashed that plane into a golf course? The funny part of the story was he was immediately attended to by 8 doctors who just happened to be playing golf. Must have been a Wednesday.
So that's a real thing.
Hasn't he also saved people, though?
Of
because
course.
Yes.
He's a really great guy.
I mean, yeah, Han
And he's
Solo.
very big in conservation efforts.
He saved like half the galaxy. Tatooine wouldn't be around without him.
At least half the galaxy. You're right. Yeah.
And isn't it true that when they were making that movie, he thought it was going to be a flop?
Right. I bet they all did. There's a trash can walks by. What are we doing here? There's no way this is making money.
Well, especially it was so
a golden
innovative.
tin man.
I am not a sci-fi guy, but the first time I saw that, I was dragged to that movie, and I thought, this is just great.
Yeah.
The first one was really.
The first one rules.
One of the things that bit references that we just heard is something that was kind of lost in the world, which is the DVDs deleted scenes stuff. Because you don't really get that anymore.
Yeah, there are ways to stream it, but it's not nearly like it was.
I just watched season 1 of Righteous Gemstones. If you're on Max now, you go to extras and there's bloopers.
Yeah.
They don't all have that, but some do.
Yeah, there are movies on like Apple when you rent.
But that was
buy a movie, you can get deleted scenes.
Yeah, but those were something you couldn't get on VHS.
Right.
And then that became one of the big reasons to get a DVD was the director's commentary and the deleted scenes.
Stuff.
And all that.
I remember as a kid, we were watching a movie on the road in a road trip, and then we finished the movie on the DVD, and then we watched it with the actor's commentary, and then we watched it with the director's commentary, and it got just so boring. Just nobody wants to watch that.
Who was ramrodding that project?
Sam, it was Sam. He was driving. It was Sam.
All right.
He's also boring and weird.
But back in the day, maybe Kristi will appreciate this. It's so funny, the evolution of all this stuff, and it's happened so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
But even maybe 20 years ago, I had one of those VCRs with a built-in television. Remember those?
Sure.
And it was and it would fit between the seats of my Suburban.
Sure.
On the console. So I would duct tape it to the console of the Suburban, and then I would take off on our drive to Harbor Springs, which was about 8-9 hours.
How would you get power to it? Like a cigarette lighter?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cigarette lighter.
there was a cigarette lighter that would go to the power thing. Huh. But the same thing would always happen. I'd start driving, and it would be playing, and I couldn't see the screen, of course. I'm driving, and I'd be losing my mind at whatever they were watching. So I would find a Radio Shack, also gone, and I'd always be saying, okay, I'd like 3 pair of headphones and 2 splitters. Because they could put it in, so then I could listen to the radio.
Yeah, I've never seen the movie Charlie's Angels, but boy, have I heard it a lot.
Great movie.
Oh, my God.
Really?
No,
Love that movie.
You're so dead on.
Right? I mean, I can, that one and what other? Sky High. That was the other. I've never seen the movie.
I kind of liked it.
But I've heard
Kurt Russell in there?
Yeah.
Oh, I do like that movie.
It's got young Nicholas Braun, I believe.
A few of the kids in the hall. I like that one.
Yeah, for a certain age of parent, you would hear stuff in the back.
Spy Kids, I like Spy Kids. Don't
Spy
tell
Kids
anybody.
is good. I got
Great film. Great film.
Their parents are spies. They didn't know.
Now coming up,
Cheech comes up. No Chong, but Cheech is in it. You know, and
we have a fascinating
you learn
story
some things
about rhino urine coming up.
I wonder what they're doing with it.
And it has been a long off season, so we'll talk about the NHL draft tonight.
Oh, it's very important doings.
Amazing. We're going to go over every draft pick since 1963 coming up.
Okay, good.
Or not.
Each and every one.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.
This episode is brought to you by Prime Video. In the small town of Holland, Michigan, nothing is ever what it seems. Behind the tulip festivals and pretty houses lay dark secrets that threaten to tear a marriage apart. Nicole Kidman stars in this darkly twisted thriller about a wife and mother whose quest to uncover her husband's secrets may get her more than she bargained for. Holland, streaming on Prime Video March 27th.
Are your ulcerative colitis symptoms proving difficult to manage? Tremfya guselkumab can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. At 1 year, many patients taking Tremfya achieved clinical remission, and some patients also achieved endoscopic remission. Individual results may vary. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Ask your doctor if Tremfya can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more, or visit tremfyaradio.com.
Y-O-N.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin at the performance room.
Hey, chick.
Got to get a song here. Yeah.
Got a weird request for you, Pat.
All right, sir. Speaking of weird, here's Josh Arnold.
Yeah.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
What do you got there? What is that, a light green shirt? What is that? Sage? What is that?
I think it's
mint?
A coral mint teal?
Is that a Kelly green or?
No, what are you working with? A heather?
It's from it's from Target. Everybody.
Wait a minute. Sage green, I think.
Mint heather. I like that.
Yes.
I stole this shirt from my friend Chris, so I can text Chris.
Oh, what are you wearing there? A stolen shirt?
Yeah.
Did you abscond with that?
Mm-hmm. My buddy Chris left it in my house.
What is that all about? What is that when kids start trading clothes? What is that about?
He left it at my house, and I said, "This is mine now, sucker," and I wear it every day.
Yeah, you did.
Mm-hmm. You ever do that with some woman's brassiere chick?
Keep the brassiere and wear it
you left
because
it
I
here.
feel pretty?
I'm putting it on.
No,
do the old stand in front of a mirror, do the tuck.
What am I saying?
What do you say?
Maybe
Yeah.
Of course I do.
Maybe a little strategic shaving.
Touch me. I feel pretty. That's right.
Wrap around your face when you sleep so you don't get lonely. Sure.
I'm Chick, and here's Tom. And remember, here's Tom's favorite song.
Oh, don't you do that to me.
Hey!
I can't wait until one of your young girls has the lead in the high school production.
Daddy, I want you at every rehearsal. Have
Did they even stop doing that in high school productions because it's such a bad play?
I don't know.
They don't do it.
Boy, I had to sit through some stinkers. Didn't we all? Carousel? You ever have
Yes,
No,
that's a
I haven't
stinker.
sit
You ever
through
try to
that.
stay awake through that?
That's a rough one.
Nope, I'm going to bring this to a halt. I
right.
got one word for you. Showboat.
Well, at least it's got. I had to watch that in Broadway when our show choir took a trip to New York. We went and saw Showboat.
Your show choir went to New York?
Yeah, to perform at the UN.
How many cherries came back?
Wait a minute. You were at the UN singing and dancing in your outfits?
It was brutal. No one cared. We were in the lobby of the UN building, and these like dignitaries are walking by, going through metal detectors and stuff. And we're,
Something
turn
coming.
the beat around.
Are you wearing a sequins vest by any chance?
I think we accidentally caused 4 wars.
Yeah,
we were all dressed up.
Young Vladimir Putin. I hate America. I attacked Ukraine. This pissed them off. God, that's just awful.
Then we said this through Showboat. But Old Man River, I mean, come on.
Josh, we did a play called Free to Be You and Me, and it was just a series of little songs sort of stuck together. They were all didactic, told a tale. There was one song called William Wants a Doll about a little boy named William who wanted a doll. And I got cast as William.
Whoa, look at you,
pigeonholed again.
And it was just a song about how badly I wanted a doll to give a bottle to and take to bed when the day is through. And any time my doll gets ill, I'll take good care of it. That's my friend Will. And my friends made fun of me so much. And it's so they give your friends the afternoon off. They don't have to go to class so they can watch you and then have ammo to make fun of you the next day.
Hey, where's your baby doll?
This all started because of... This all started because Dolly Parton is releasing a rock album. And they've, I guess, just released the one song with Dolly and Rob Halford.
Well, hopefully that's all there is.
No, there's a whole list of songs.
What?
Like 20, I think, right?
There's another one out there already?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, well, we can dig into that. But right now we do have to touch base with a little bit of sports. And
Show.
Cool world record coming up.
Speaking of shows, Broadway presentation, Shohei Ohtani.
Hey, Ohtani.
Thank you, Willie. Already knows he's headed to the All-Star game in 2 weeks. It remains unclear, though, whether he'll take part in the home run derby.
There's always a player that does this.
I know. I don't know why they... Just go ahead. You were going up there to swing at the... it throws off my swing. No, just... It's fun, okay? Yeah. The two-way Angel superstar leads the majors 28 home runs, including 13 this month. He became the first American League pitcher in 60 years to hit 2 home runs and strike out 10 batters in a game.
That's awesome.
In a 4-2 win over the White Sox last night, that he hurt his fingernail.
You know what? I forgot he's a pitcher. It kind of does make sense. Maybe you would have second thoughts.
I guess. I don't know. Is he your favorite player? Or is it, here comes the Judge?
Oh, they're both excellent at what they do.
There's
making baseball exciting.
Rumor Aaron Judge might not be back this season because he has a ligament in his big toe that's torn, and he doesn't have a timetable.
Man, I bet that hurts way worse than.
Can you imagine the size of Aaron Judge's big toe?
No.
Oh man,
it's as big as Kristi's arm, probably.
It's got to be like a computer mouse.
I guess the biggest problem though, when he hurt his toe during the game. And he went down into the trainer's room, and they were taking a look at it. He took his sock off, and he had painted all his toenails.
Yeah, it was unsettling.
Yeah. Because he's, a man, and he painted his
toenails.
toenails.
Whatever he wants. He can maybe do the Yankee pinstripes on them for all I care.
Does he have little kids? Maybe they did it.
I don't think he's married. He's a high school girlfriend, I think, one of those.
You don't have to be married to have kids. I don't know if I know that.
I don't know about that. Yeah, go ahead. Live in your den of sin.
How does that work?
Yeah.
Cleveland Guardians manager Terry Francoma, he's in the hospital.
Yeah, careful with that.
You might want to back off on this story.
Oh, come on. Hospitalized overnight for evaluation after feeling ill before last night's game against the Royals. Complained about the Guardians' name before they took him to the hospital. Francona, 64. Whew! That's old.
Put him down.
Put him down. The University of Kansas Health System is going to be evaluated. Francona is being evaluated out of an abundance of caution, the quote goes. Francona missed much of 20 and 21 due to a variety of physical issues. He's just clumsy. He stubbed his toe. He walked on some Legos. He shut his hand in the car door. I made all of that
Tripped over a bucket.
He tripped over.
That was loud.
Several times. And I'm going to do something I've never done before. I have a video presentation to go along with this story. This past weekend in Auburn, Washington, it's called Emerald Downs, right outside of Seattle. A horse racing track had its first ever grandparents race on Sunday. Around 25 grandmas and grandpas raced to the finish line in a 40-yard dash. It's called the first annual Grandparents Derby. There's the starting gate, and they're going to come rushing out of the grandparent. Here they come!
Yes!
Oh no!
One's down.
Two down. Two down. Two fell down. And there's your winner.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. Look at all of them. That's a fun time, right?
Out of the gate, it's Crooked Dentures, followed by Soggy Diaper, followed by...
Oh, it's pallbearer in the clubhouse.
That guy in the front.
Boy, he goes down quick.
The guy who falls first thought he had it.
Oops. A couple of them fall.
Go ahead and Google that on your own. It's called the Grandparents Derby.
Oh, that's hysterical.
Just outside of Seattle, Washington.
Honestly want to know something.
Yeah.
What?
Do you think that they had to buy special insurance to do that?
I don't
Sign
know.
a release, I would think, but
I'm just so happy they had them start in the gate.
yes.
Whoever's idea is a great idea. But whoever added that little feature,
I think this is going to take off. It's really funny.
Yeah.
And there'll be ways to make it more humiliating for these people.
Well, I don't think that's the idea.
They can make them wear silks.
I just like that the gate, it hides what they're wearing, and then as soon as it opens, I've never seen so many people racing wearing slacks. They're wearing slacks and New Balances.
Oh, God, that's
slacks, New Balances,
I loved
Skechers,
it.
and a golf shirt. Yeah.
I really do wonder, though, because a lot of things could go wrong.
Oh, sure. Two of them fell hard.
Two of them face planted.
I fell on my colostomy.
The one looked like he pulled his hamstring.
And a lot of them probably get no exercise ever. All of a sudden, they're sprinting. I assume.
Well, they're not. Look, they're
running as fast as
they're taking volunteers. They're not going, hey, you, Granny, get in there.
No, but you don't think someone who's completely out of shape isn't going to volunteer? I'm okay.
They're going to be all.
See, this is the thing. This is why.
I'd watch that on television.
Oh, yeah.
Granny races?
Grandparent Olympics?
Can you imagine you go to an NFL game and at halftime, instead of having the one guy go out there, let's see if he can punt it from the 30.
Or catch a punt from the 40.
Hey, we've brought out 40 grandmas and grandpas, and they're going to run from the 50 to the goal line.
Would you have an age limit, though? Because there are some grandmas and grandpas that are 40.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, we ran into that when we did our grandma picking against Chick McGee.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to have all of them over 70.
Got to.
Oh, no, I'm 55.
I don't think you
and
can,
I think
probably
and then I'm
legally.
I'm seeing two divisions. The fully abled.
Oh, you can have a wheelchair division?
And what's the opposite of fully?
I'm not sure what the current term is.
Dis come to mind?
Dis, dat, D's, and O's.
Is it like a halfway? They only have use of one side of their body, stuff like that? Is that what you want? Is that what you want?
Hope someone's writing these great ideas down.
And that's terrific.
You know what I do want? I want to assist when it comes to doing stuff around the house. You try finding a handyman these days or anybody, and the only way to go, I think, is a new solution that's it's got a new name. It's a classic solution from Angie. Josh, tell me more.
Angie, that. Exactly right. If
That's
somebody comes to you and goes, man, I think...
Angie is a verb now.
Yeah.
Yes, I think I'm going to get up on my roof and maybe change a shingle or
Josh,
two.
you want to Angie that.
Thank you, Kristi. Angie has made it easier than ever to connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. That's the key. Anybody can get them done. You want them done well.
I just got this from the fire department. Please do not have Josh get on his roof. We're busy helping other people.
Yes,
Back to you.
Yes. If you own a home and look, you know how much work it can take, whether it's everyday maintenance and repairs or you want to change some things up, make dream projects a reality, it can be hard just to know where to start. But now, all you need to do is Angie that. Find a skilled local pro who will deliver the quality and expertise you require, Willie. Man, I have a tree that needs cutting down in my backyard. I mean, nature's kind of having it fall down piece by piece. I'm not comfortable with that.
Yeah.
You mean, look, there's a branch growing into my window.
Yes. So I need somebody to get up there and get that tree down for me. I certainly am not going to do it.
No, you're going to Angie that.
Angie that, exactly, Kristi. Angie has over 20 years of home service experience, and they've combined it with new tools to simplify the whole process. Bring them your project online or with the Angie app. Answer only a few questions, and Angie can handle the rest from start to finish, or help you compare quotes from multiple pros and connect instantly, which means you can take care of just about any home project in just a few taps. Look, when it comes to getting the most out of your home, you can do this when you Angie that. Download the free Angie mobile app today or visit Angie.com, and that's ANGI.com. They get the job done before that E is even necessary.
There you go.
Thank you very much, Josh. Coming up, I love it when these the police they give a name to a criminal. You know what I mean? America's Most Wanted. Well, this one is the Diaper Dumper.
What is that?
They're dumping diapers on the road.
Do the diapers have dumps in them?
They're
presumably
fully loaded, and the punchline, they're adult diapers. The cops are looking for the diaper dumper, among other things. We'll find out about that. And good news for Oregonians coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
It's time for basketball, and Uber Eats is dropping deals on game day favorites to keep you locked in on the action. Like when you're craving a buzzer beater, but also buffalo wings. Or when an upset makes you want to ugly cry into a pizza. And right now, Uber Eats has game day deals from McDonald's, Popeyes, Pizza Hut, Wendy's, and hundreds more local favorites. So you can keep your eyes on the ball and your hands on a hamburger. Order now, only on Uber Eats. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
Still getting around to that fix on your car? You got this. On eBay, you'll find millions of parts guaranteed to fit. Doesn't matter if it's a major engine repair or your first time swapping your windshield wipers. eBay has that part you need, ready to click perfectly into place for changes big and small. Loud or quiet, find all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. But you already know that. eBay. Things, people, love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Tom Show, Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hey.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
What are you doing over there? Did we do a song?
Not yet.
Last break?
Nope.
We have one coming up.
All right. There's Josh Arnold.
Chickster, how are you, man?
Meh.
Okay.
I need meh. M-E-H? Meh.
Yeah.
You ever heard that, Tom? Meh.
I hate that. And I hate people who use it.
Wow.
That seems like an attack.
Don't listen to him. Really. You introduced us to a grandparents' race, and we will never.
If you're
they fell over.
Don't bother.
Not appreciate.
Ace Cosby's here.
Hey,
there's Willie Griswold.
What up, man?
I'm Chick McGee. Meh. And here's Tom Griswold.
Well, that might be my description of sports.
Sir, how's your chicken piccata this evening? Meh.
Really?
Yeah, nobody likes that
Really?
person.
Yeah, you worked your ass off. Someone made this food.
Yeah.
You're sitting on your fat ass. You're bitching about this delicious food.
How did you find your chicken piccata? Well, I moved the potato, and there it was.
We did have, I must say, a chick introduced us to the best thing in sports this week.
Grandparent rape, baby.
These are
grandparents race. That was race.
This is at a horse race track.
Yep.
Did it sound like I said
and
rape?
As Willie pointed out, the beauty of it was they start in that metal grate. What is that?
The
thing?
starting gate.
I want to know the name of the
called a
guy
starting
or
gate.
girl, the name of the person who came up with "Let's start them from where the horses start."
Yes.
Oh.
That's all there is to it.
And they start. It's a 40-yard dash.
Yep.
And they're all grandparents. They look, for the most part, somewhat out of shape. And it's a mixed group. And the guy in the lead just
mixed, huh?
crushes his face.
Yeah, and then a guy just after that guy does, another dude does, and they're running in the cloddy mud.
And if you watch the second guy that falls, it looks like he reaches back and tries to grab his hamstring or something. He looks like he does pull a hamstring.
Yeah, it does.
How do you think your grandmother would do in the mud, Chick? Was your grandmother a mudder?
My grandmother would have muttered. I remember that.
She's in the dirt now.
Was your father a
man?
Check immediately. You have to appreciate that.
It's a rough morning.
I don't like Grandma, and my mom says, "You shut up and keep digging." So Is that right? Is there?
Did you see the post race interviews with all the participants? The one guy goes, "I'm not sure, but I've got to piss like a racehorse."
Chick already said, "I don't want to see Grandma today." Shut up and keep digging. I think that's funny. I don't want to see Grandma.
I want to see Grandma.
There is the outfits they're wearing are very funny because there's a lot of like Hawaiian shirts, a lot of slacks, a lot of old guy outfits.
Yeah.
There's a huge missed opportunity though. They should be wearing kind of tracksuits like those mall walkers. And I want them to be sponsored by old guy brands. I want Werther's on a back, like it's a big NASCAR thing.
Old Spice.
Old Spice, sure, that's fun. Put old in the name.
Oh yeah, Brute, all the classics.
How did they get that many grandmas and grandpas to sign up for?
Probably a prize, I think.
Have you ever been to a racetrack? It's 90% grandmas and grandpas.
He's right.
I'll take your inheritance and put it on the ponies. Oh.
Yes, I can get that. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Hey, Donnie.
Man,
Donnie?
I guarantee you, whatever them grandparents are racing is way better than what I went to see yesterday.
What'd you go see?
I took Whiffy one of them big animal theme parks in Florida yesterday.
Fun.
Those are cool.
That sounds fun.
Meh.
That's right.
He loved it, but I hated it. First of all, these places cost too much. You got to pay to park. You got to pay to get in. You got to pay for the ice cream of the future. Oh, and as you probably heard, last time I was at the zoo, I got thrown out for marking my territory by peeing in the jungle exhibit.
Oh, Donnie.
I swear to God. But yesterday, all the animals weren't doing nothing but just laying there.
Probably hot.
Man, you should get half your money back if the animals are on break. State law.
Yes.
You know? I heard about the writer's strike, but I didn't know about this. The only animals even moving were the flamingos, and those backward-ass ankle birds freak me out. You know? Swear to God. Next time Whippy wants to go look at animals, I'm taking the city dog pound.
Hey.
But there's no cover charge, Kristi, and animals are way more active. Plus, if you like what you see, you can take one home with you, just like a strip club, you know? Oh, and take it from me. Drop the extra $30 at guest services and rent you one of them electric wheelchairs. Badass. I swear to God, you can see twice as much at the zoo in a rascal. Oh, I better run. Whippy's trying to bathe the hamster in the toilet again.
Oh, not again.
I gotta go.
Oh, no. Not going to end well.
I have an unusual request here. I consulted with Patty G during the break, so I think we're on the same page here. This is a nice letter from another Josh. Listening in North Carolina through the app.
A superior Josh?
Well, perhaps. He does.
I think it would have to be.
I'm going to start with the P.S. Is that okay?
Please, yeah, the postscript.
He said, if Josh Arnold is ever doing stand-up in my area and has time, I want to take him fishing.
Is that right?
How's that? Well, that's nice, Josh.
All right.
Pass this along.
He goes, we'll never see either Josh again.
He goes, I've been listening to the Bob and Tom Show long enough for almost all of you wonderful people to ruin my life.
Sure.
Tom, of course, has done it countless times. There was Bob's famous turkey neck trick. No, I should pause and explain that. This is a Thanksgiving thing. It works anytime you have a turkey, but it's best at Thanksgiving or at Christmas time. You're preparing the turkey, of course. When the doorbell rings, you take that gross turkey neck that comes in the bag inside the turkey. And it's important that you have it dripping with blood.
Oh,
and then you dangle it. You dangle it from your zipper, fellas, and you answer the door screaming and say, "I was doing something naughty and I got my penis caught in the blender." That's a classic.
I was doing something naughty.
It's kind of wordy, right?
Or perhaps just start screaming, let them figure out.
It's a little clunky.
And leave the blender on in the other room. This is once again Josh, the other Josh, writing this letter from North Carolina on how we've ruined his life. Chick has ruined my life with his Saquon Barkley references.
Oh, yeah.
Quan Barkley.
You mentioned that fine athlete, Mr. Barkley. We all say
Quan Barkley.
Saquon Barkley.
Ace's jokes. No explanation, just apparently ruined his day.
He loves him.
Willie's pro snack moves.
What do I do?
Apparently,
professional snacking.
For me, a snack is just a whole meal. I like a meal for a snack, so thank you, sir.
That's right.
And this is, he goes, Kristi Lee has me saying, Campa, camping, cannabis.
Cannabis. Not my fault. This is his fault.
I want to go to cannabis camp.
Not my fault. That's what you say.
Is that in Canada?
Cannabis camp in Canada.
No, Josh. It's in California.
Holy crap.
She says, Pat Godwin has just checked off my bingo card. I was watching a show on Sunday morning. They were interviewing Paul Simon.
I saw that.
He started playing.
I saw that.
Yeah. Was this on CBS Sunday morning?
Yep.
Yeah.
He got his face fixed finally.
Which one of his moods was he in? Surly or crappy?
It was just Paul Simon.
Real tight face.
Yeah.
It was askew, and they looked like they tuned it up. He looked great.
His lyrics became white noise. All I could hear in my head were Pat Godwin's lyrics taking over the airwaves in my head.
Oh, I wonder what song.
Well, I think I figured it out. He does go on to say, by the way, Josh Arnold, I pray he is not mud falconing my favorite fishing hole.
Oh.
Care to explain the mud falcon, Josh?
Well, the mud falcon is when you take a dump from way up high, so you're on one of those radio towers working or painting or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to
climb down.
But what I have done twice in my life is an aqua dump.
An aqua dump in which you get out of the boat.
Yeah, and you just get in the water and you let it loose because you can't go back to the house.
So I'm glad we are making.
You can't really be among people.
No.
Do your brothers cast towards you? Try to
Yes.
catch you?
Yes.
Of course they do. They're brothers.
My bobber got stuck on it.
So Josh wants to hear it. Before we play this, I think I have to go into the archives and play something here. This is when we were discussing something, and Ace said the following:
Eat holes from flatulence.
Do I get the holes from flatulence?
What? Yeah. Does that happen?
You farted a hole in your underwear? Okay. See a doctor.
Get your diet checked.
Now, in case you couldn't hear all that, Ace was claiming that he has holes in his underwear from his excessive flatulence.
In case you couldn't hear all that.
And I'm trying to clarify.
Who plays a clip and then goes, in case you didn't hear that?
Crazy guy.
Tom, crazy nut guy. Now, I understand if it weren't for me telling you what you just heard, you would be confused. Yeah. So here I am to tell you what you just heard.
That is what's going on in his head.
There's no way we could sit here and let you act like this. I refuse.
Our listeners are smarter than that.
Yes, I get letters saying, "Dear clarifier."
There's no way.
Thank you for clarifying what.
Shut him up.
I am the king of the setup. I got an award from the National Association of Actors about my brilliant setups.
Really?
So Ace claims once again that the holes in his underwear are due to farting.
And he got thousands of emails agreeing with him.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently there's some chemical thing, whatever, rayon meets neon. What
methane.
Methane, not neon. That's different gas.
Boy, if you're farting neon, I'd like to see that.
Oh, you're farting neon. You're going to be opening for Taylor Swift. Turn off the lights. The fart king is here. This is a song dedicated to Ace.
Mm-hmm. Ace Cosby is our engineer, and he's always telling jokes. At Tommy G's insistence, there's a joke a day, in spite of protests. Still AC jests, we all shake our head at most of them, but AC does his best, Ace Cosby says his boxers have been ruined by his gas. They are full of holes and shredded from his toxic flatulence. They're mutilated when he cuts one in his cheapness and his shame. I'm farting, only the waistband still remains. Lie, lie, lie. That's just got to be a lie. Lie, lie, lie. La, 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 lie. That's to be a lie.
Again, our apologies to the great Paul Simon.
Well, you know, Tom, I farted on my wallet this morning.
Is that right?
Really?
Yeah.
Now I have gas money.
And that counts, by the way.
No, it doesn't.
Play the outro.
Not an official joke of the day.
We're not going to get one better than that.
That's very funny.
Oh, I'm ready.
Thank you for taking the time and trouble to write us, Josh in North Carolina. And you can listen to us wherever you are in the universe and watch us. My sister watches the show all the time from her house in England. We've got the YouTube thing rolling.
Hi, Johnny.
And if you want to write us, watch this. How do you write us, Josh?
Oh, email us.
And
text us. Yeah, those are good.
How do you do both those things?
888-262-8661 is the text number. I get 10 cents per text that comes in. Thank you for that. And email bobandtom@bobandtom.com. I believe you can also get a hold of us via the app.
And the app is acquired how?
On the places where you get apps.
You really think people don't know how to get apps or get
by
podcasts?
now?
I think you're adorable. You don't have to say, well, now you get your podcast, of course. You go down to your computer. You open the lid. This is key. Open the lid.
True story.
I don't care. This is a tiny, off-the-grid story that nobody happens but you, and I don't believe it.
No, it's true. Listen to me.
I don't believe it.
So I'm in my new house. I have yet to really watch any TV.
All right.
I've been pretty busy. I feel like a janitor at the Ritz.
Of course.
So Friday night, for various reasons, there's nobody around but me. So I've got like 3 hours to kill.
Mom,
so I'm thinking I'm going to watch The Bear based on a recommendation by Willie and Chick and everybody. They say the show's great.
The Bear.
Well, the first season was. I haven't seen the second season yet.
Postscript, it is fabulous.
Oh, good.
But
good.
I am not kidding, 40 minutes finding it.
It's on Hulu.
Well, when you're told it's on a different channel.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Just Google where it
but
is.
Anything could have happened.
But
you could have this all wrong. They told you Hulu. You heard Max or whatever. This could have all happened.
No, I was told FX, and I went to the Q thing.
It is on FX.
It is on FX.
It's on Hulu and
Well,
FX.
I went to the little Q thing, and I pressed Q, and then you type, and I spent 20 minutes trying to type in that stupid thing where you have to go up and down.
20 minutes.
It may be 40.
And you could always...
40? You can talk into it, you know. You just push the button and you go, find the bear, or just put the bear.
This TV doesn't have that.
Are you using Apple TV?
Wait.
It's the most complicated. I've got to have the guy come back over and explain it to me.
This TV does not have voice to talk. You can't.
Yeah, it does.
90% of the buttons don't work.
90% of the buttons on the TV don't work.
They're not. They don't do it.
9 out of 10 buttons don't work.
Brand new. Brand new system. And it doesn't have talk to text. I don't believe
Chick,
that.
would you watch a show called Tom at Home?
Oh, yes. Oh, God, yes. And I know that the format would be high. Here's my goal today. I'm going to make some eggs for the girls out in the kitchen. And then you have that in the corner, and then whatever else happens on it, and he never does.
He never gets to the eggs.
So you can turn it on halfway through and go, oh, he's supposed to be making eggs for the girls.
Yeah, right. Why is he in the garage?
Why does he have a lid?
Last night I had to get on the basement.
Oh, no.
Before I went to bed to try to trigger the thing so the shower light would come on.
You got to be careful with stairs,
To
Dad.
try to trigger the thing so the shower comes
Shower
on.
lights don't work.
Were you messing with the breakers?
Well, they're not even breakers. They're this is big electronic panels.
Oh.
It looks like you're flying a 747.
Yeah, newer isn't always better.
No money, no problems, man.
You need to hire a couple guys. You need a driver, and you need someone with you.
You need a butler. You need
all
a house
the time
manager.
in the house. You
Yeah.
can't be alone anymore. You
Or
can't.
it might be time to pass away. Maybe the world. The world has gotten too big.
I can see that.
When I trip on the soap in my shower where there's no lights.
No, when you go down in a huff down to your basement on those stairs, and you break your head wide open like a coconut.
Do not die this year. I cannot take it. Okay.
Oh, no.
And by the way,
Take care of
I've stopped hitting my head on the lamps.
Well, that's progress.
That's a start.
Did you
Yeah.
put
Good for you, Pop.
pool noodle on him?
No, I put huge flower pots underneath those lamps where I kept hitting my head.
Right.
And then I had Deb plant flowers in them. They're very nice. You're welcome.
I don't know who Deb is, but thanks, Deb.
More sports coming up.
Flower lady, she's the best.
Okay.
We got Joey Chestnut. We got a world record.
I love Joey Chestnut. And we got a huge story about, and I went down the, what do you call it, rabbit hole?
Mm-hmm.
Of rhino urine. You guys are laughing.
Yeah, I'm excited to find out what they're using it
Wait
for.
till Rhino Urine extends your life 10 years.
Whoa.
You'll thank me.
Whoa.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules. Or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and see contest rules. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hold it wrong. What the hell?
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I wanted to call Ace Wesley for some reason. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, Wesley.
Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
Did he look like Wesley Snipes for a second?
Maybe. I don't know.
What?
Ace pays his taxes. Oh, wait a minute.
I don't know about that.
Now, we have a quick entertainment bulletin from Kristi Lee.
Yeah, and I think it was predicted by someone in this room. Ryan Seacrest will become the new host of Wheel of Fortune.
Cool.
After Pat Sajak retires next year. According to a statement, Seacrest has signed a multi-year deal to host the long-running game show starting with season 42.
Man, I was hoping for somebody new.
Yeah.
I was too. Like maybe Jimmy Pardo or somebody, you know.
No, I wanted Maury Povich to do it.
Oh, yeah?
Really?
And then you solve the puzzle and it tells you if you're the dad or not.
Sajak recently announced the upcoming 41st season would be his last on the show. Seacrest signaled that Vanna White would remain after Sajak's retirement.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I figured.
You were looking for somebody new there, too?
Well, not necessarily. I just figured she would go sort of like how Doc and Ed left when Johnny left.
Well.
Yeah, Meghan Markle's looking for a job. Maybe she could have.
Why not?
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
This is Dick Hitzwater sitting in for Clint Chew. And this is some other news.
Ouch.
Well, of course, our top story today, television personality Ryan Seacrest has been named the new host of Wheel of Fortune, replacing Pat Sajak, who is retiring at the end of the season. And while I was in the running for the prestigious high-paying job, I'm not one to hold a grudge. I extend a hearty congratulations to Mr. Seacrest, and I'm honored to continue my work as a respected journalist. In other news, the U.S. Supreme Court has ruled that, I mean, wait a minute, WTF, Ryan Seacrest, I bet he can't even spell the words wheel or fortune. I mean, seriously, how many jobs does this man need? Seacrest, he hosts half the shows on television already.
Yeah.
And the others are handled by Steve Harvey. Come on, brother. Spread it around a little. I mean, let's go. Let's be real here. Ryan Seacrest is like a roll of Mentos with a penis. All right.
What does that mean?
Hang on a second. And not the flavored Mentos, the plain ones.
Oh, yeah, okay, we got it.
And not a real penis, more like a Ken doll nub.
Put one away,
That was very unprofessional of me. Honestly, I'm very glad to see a rich white guy finally catch a break. I mean, it's long overdue. In other news, the U.S. economy added a robust 350 jobs last month, and only a handful weren't given to Ryan freaking Seacrest. I want to know just what qualifications does that asexual milquetoast piece of human string cheese have? I mean, what makes him so irresistible to hiring a manager? Yeah, I don't understand it. Maybe I went a little overboard in my audition tape. Maybe I shouldn't have stripped down to reveal all the letters of the alphabet tattooed on my body.
Oh,
I thought it would bring a little edge to the program. I mean, Seacrest is as sharp as a used Kotex and has almost as much personality. Oh, my God, I'm sorry. My apologies. I know the grandmothers of America need a generic Ken doll to imagine sucking on like a hard candy. And who better than Ryan Seacrest? I mean, this man is little more than a stack of hair gel, Botox, and tooth veneers. Okay, sorry. I'm going to be the bigger man and move on. Now, in our final story, Russian leader Vladimir Putin is trying to project an air of calm following the recent armed mutiny that rocked the country. For the first time in 2 decades, Putin's grip on the power seems shaky. If a coup does take place, experts say Putin's most likely replacement will be Steve Harvey. Are you kidding?
Man. Oh, no. This is
Steve freaking... Okay, that's it. Hitzwater out. This is Dick Hitzwater sitting in for Clint Chew. my God, and this has been some other news. Hit the damn sounder.
Thank you, Clint. No, Clint wasn't there.
No, Dick.
It was Dick. Fitzwater, remember?
Not happy with the decision.
Wow, that is, I don't know. Give somebody else a chance, for God's sake.
Yeah. Ryan will do fine. He'll do fine.
Well, he'll do fine, but it's certainly
doesn't he have to be in New York
status
City
quo.
with the what's her name, Kelly?
Right?
Right?
He's out. He left the show.
He left the show. Oh well, I haven't seen it
because he was too busy.
Ever.
Yeah, now her husband does a show with her.
Oh,
fun.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kelly and Mark.
You know who Kelly Ripa is, Tom?
I might doubt if I'd recognize her. I
used to be on All My Children.
She's right up your alley. My goodness.
Yeah.
I would have to be tied to a chair to watch that show.
Tiny little walking skeleton lady.
Kristi, do you have any thoughts about her, Kelly Ripa?
Yeah, I'm
got
jealous
claws, huh?
that she's so tiny.
You're the tiniest.
Yeah.
Oh, not like that.
You fit in a pocket,
tiny,
Kristi.
tiny.
Well, good luck, Ryan. I don't think hosting Wheel of Fortune takes a lot. It's not exactly meet the press, if you know what I mean.
Well, are you kidding me? You got to know the difference between vowels and countries or whatever those other ones are called. I mean,
yeah,
that's tough, man.
They're constants, dummy. Vowels and constants.
And you don't have to buy those. You just have to buy the vowels.
Hey, we're going to come back with sports, including it's time. Dummy. That's right. It's Brine time. Brine time, baby.
Brine time, baby.
Brine time. And we'll have a world record involving hairdo. World record hairdo.
A beehive, perhaps?
Possibly. And we'll talk about Joey Chestnut.
And
interesting story about Joey.
I've got to get a jingle for this, or some kind of a setup music thing for an obituary from Kristi.
Oh,
really?
Death report?
Yeah, death report, maybe. Yeah.
No, I'm not doing those anymore.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they're much funnier off there too.
Oh yeah.
We'll see who croaked.
Oh, okay.
When we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
Este episodio es presentado por Honda. Descubra la nueva Honda Passport Trail Sport Todoterreno. La Passport más todoterreno que Honda haya imaginado jamás. Esta Passport cuenta con mayor altura al suelo, barras de techo en todas sus versiones y neumáticas especialmente diseñados para cualquier terreno. Además, disfruta todos tus viajes con el control de clima de 3 zonas, techo panorámico y opciones como asientos delanteros con calefacción y ventilación. Conoce más en honda.com/passport.
This episode is brought to you by Coffee Mate. After watching this season of the HBO's original series, The White Lotus, this is the tropical getaway I needed. One more pina colada, please.
Hey, you're not on mute.
Oh, I thought I was in paradise. Turns out it was my Coffee Mate. Coffee Mate Pina Colada and Thai iced coffee flavored creamers. Inspired by the newest season of HBO's original series, The White Lotus. For the love of coffee. Try now.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chicky.
Ace Cosby's here. Hey. Willie Griswold.
What's up?
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. Chick introduced us to something new that I like. It's called Grandparents Racing.
It's wonderful.
At a horse track outside Seattle, Washington.
Thank you, Chick. You're welcome.
They stuck the grandparents in that special horse gate. Open up the gate and let them fly.
They all start running.
And let's be clear, they didn't have to do, many furlongs. It was just...
40 yards.
Yeah.
The only thing missing is if they had cut to the stands and it was all horses. That would be
Man, that's funny.
And they a couple of them didn't run furlong, if you will. They fell down. Did you see what happened? They showed the rest of the video. That one guy that face planted. They came out. They put one of those curtains up around him.
Oh no! Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's sad news. They have to do it. Well, a grandparent breaks their leg. You got
follow the tradition.
Yeah, it's more cruel to let them live, isn't it?
What if you have grandchildren on their backs like little jockeys, and then they have a tiny little whip, and they get to smack Grandpa on the butt?
See, I knew we'd be improving this. It started out as a good idea, now becoming a great idea. Almost, this is getting to the point where it's going to become a concept.
Oh, man, we don't want to get into conceptual territory.
Concept, like gravity, as opposed to, a restaurant. I just love that when the concept of this restaurant, really?
Oh, yeah, I order food and you make it? Thanks.
Yeah, that's how they usually work, isn't it?
You mean the idea? I'm sorry, Chick McGee's just at the sports desk.
Joey Chestnut, it's Nathan's hot dog eating contest, a July 4th tradition. His record is, let's see.
Unblemished.
76 hot dogs at the 2021 Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest. That is his record. 76 hot dogs and buns, as they say.
Too many.
Well, now, Joey, and we might have done this news story, but I didn't hear it because Kristi starts talking, I stop listening. But it says Joey has partnered with Pepsi, and they're coming up with Cola Chup.
Cola Chup?
Pepsi Cola Chup, the world's first ever Pepsi-flavored condiment.
I don't know about this.
Created from scratch with the help of the Culinary Institute of America. That's the other CIA.
Yes, it is.
Well, you love Pepsi. Is this something you'd be interested in?
I don't think so. There it is. And it comes in a little squeeze deal.
What?
It's got to be sweet.
I can't get any plainer.
Well, ketchup is mostly sugar anyway.
Right, but this has got to be even maybe syrup and sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I learned my lesson about going against this stuff until I tried it. With the famous hamburger dispute that we had, we heard about the Krispy Kreme donuts being used as hamburger buns. We all scoffed at it, and then they brought them in, and they were fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
The Pepsi-infused condiment will debut on the 4th of July in 4 ballparks around the country. Chase Field in Phoenix, Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Pepsi Lounge at Target Field in Minneapolis, and Comerica Park in Detroit. There you go.
All right.
What do you think of that?
Worth a try.
Sure, why not?
Yes.
Pepsi ketchup.
Will it be available for we the people?
It doesn't say that in this
I get nothing
story.
for that.
We the people.
I get
what? Allusion to the Constitution?
Yeah. Or Scholastic.
Well, you're from Latvia?
Well, what did you...
Welcome to America.
It's the 4th of July. I think that's what he was...
Oh, I'm sorry, Tom. I misunderstood. We the people.
Yeah. Way to go, Dad. We're all so proud of you.
And by we the people, we mean the men. The white guys. Let's
Joey says...
yes, not just the men.
Joey says Cola Chup has a sweetness already, and it's citrusy from the Pepsi. He also has raw onions or grilled onions on his hot dog. So I think it's really going to go well.
I think you're right, Tom. We shouldn't poo-poo this
Let's
right
try
away.
this. We'll try.
Well, he had a line of sauces out a couple of years ago, and they're still out there.
They're terrific. Mm-hmm. That Coney sauce that he has, that's really good stuff.
Should we have Miss Hooker do hot dog day this week?
Evidently, she's helping us with the love
I invited her to come in for sexy time with Alli Breen.
The old love problems.
So maybe we can get her to do... Would you like to do hot dogs this week?
I love a good hot dog.
Sure, it's the perfect weekend.
You know what, though? You might want to wait until the absolute last minute to come up with eating hot dogs. See, this is almost the last minute, but until you if you want them in like 10 minutes, you should tell her to do it then. That would probably help everything.
I think giving her 48 hours.
Well, but you haven't decided anything.
All beef.
You haven't.
Turkey.
See, you got this guy. He's going to want He's going to want somebody to.
You mean Ace, who usually tells us, "Hey, by the way, I don't know if you guys know this. It's like 9:30 in the show. Hey, today's National Angel Food Cake Day. Well, thanks for the warning. I can't pull it out of my ass. And boy, if I could, I would. I love angel food cake.
And you also know that you preparing hot dogs it's you saying, somebody make us hot dogs. That's how you. That's how you prepare things.
I'll have you know, I make a great hot
You don't pull angel food cake out of your ass. You just say to somebody else, go get angel food cake out of your ass.
I got everybody those hot dog toasters. I have an extra one. I could just bring it in and Jess could just use those. Mm-hmm. Where it toasts the hot dog and the bun at the same time.
Nice.
Oh, I don't think I got people in this room. I got the ancillary staff.
Oh, I got one.
And
As I said.
Well,
Wow, Ace.
That seems to be tracking.
So
in my brain.
my question is, can we get a hold of? We can't get a hold of this Pepsi version of
Pepsi Chup.
Well, it's got to be out there somewhere, somehow.
We'll see if we can. I'd like to try it.
I wonder if that's called. I don't like. What did we have? It was
Mayo Chup.
Mayo Chup. Or I like ketchup what do you know what I'm saying? Ketchup and nays.
Yeah, I'm kind of a Heinz ketchup guy. Remember when they tried making it green?
Yeah, I loved that. It was green and purple. Your fries looked insane.
I was eating the Joker fries.
Am I correct in saying that did not fly?
No, people couldn't wrap their heads around it.
Yeah,
Same with Crystal Pepsi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They didn't want it light.
They don't want a clear cola.
Okay. I had the blue ketchup and I combined it with mustard and then it turned green. So my fries were a Scooby-Doo villain. It was cool.
Oh man.
Boy, if you go online and search Pepsi, they've got some wild Pepsi. Pepsi Nitro.
It's got nitrogen in it.
Vanilla Draft Cola. Pepsi and vanilla. What the hell's that all
vanilla cola is real tasty.
The hell is going
I like
on?
cherry
What's
cola.
Pepsi Nitro?
Evidently it has some
more of an energy drink.
Caffeine.
Yeah, like
we had a couple in here one time. I had one.
Caffeine in it, I guess.
It tasted good, and
Up for 3 days.
I ran for the first time in 12 years.
I started running. I realized I need to run. I need to run everywhere. And pickleball. Oh, geez, I forgot. Sorry, my fault. That's right. It's brine time.
Brine time. Brine time, baby.
Brine time.
Brine time. Woo-woo. Brine time. This story Tom's going to love. Pickleball, America's fastest growing sport, is taking a toll on players' wrists, legs, and shoulders, and especially popular with injury-prone seniors. It's driving up the cost burden for health care. Pickleball injuries cost Americans estimated $377 million in health care costs this year alone.
Yeah, from people who were working and paying their taxes.
Accounting for
they earned it.
5% to 10% of total unexpected medical costs. While we generally think of exercise as positively impacting
who's this
health
from?
outcomes,
Is this that Christmas grace in whatever form?
the can-do attitude of today's seniors can pose greater risk in other areas such as sports injuries, leading to a greater number of orthopedic procedures. The analysts say.
This statistic brought to you by Posturpedic. Sit.
This is from the Sit Down and Die Institute. Pickleball-related injuries occur most frequently in older people.
Yeah.
From 2010 to 2019, 86% of emergency department visits due to pickleball injuries occurred in people over 60.
Well,
around 60% of pickleball injuries are sprains, strains, and fractures.
Yeah.
20% are contusions. There's hardly any, though, of setting themselves on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good to know. Yeah.
And they don't register the injuries of people who sit all day and do nothing.
Right.
And as their hearts close down.
Get out there. Have fun. You may get, just be careful.
You could become so athletic you could be one of the grandpas or grandmas in this horse race thing you were talking about, Chick.
Yes.
The grandpa, what is it? What do they call it? The grandparents race at the racetrack?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Whenever I hear grandparents and the word race, I get a little, ugh. You know?
Well, your grandma's a notorious racist. So.
She really is.
What do we got here?
Well.
Willie, I went to your open mic. I had to leave the room 3 times.
Keep going.
Yes.
But the other comedians were just fine.
Amazing what the Polish can do when they put their mind to it, isn't it?
More sports coming up, including a world record with hair. A hair world record.
Oh,
hair.
Also
Hair.
coming up in the news.
Hair pie.
We have pizza in history.
Yummy.
Coming up. Fascinating story. And
you mean a pizza history?
Oh.
Kind of. And an incredibly interesting story about rhinoceros urine.
This is interesting.
And if you've never seen a rhino pee, I mean, wow.
Don't cheat yourself.
It is. If you Google it, it is like a fire hose.
No, go to your local zoo and insist on it.
Yeah,
I want to see the rhino pee. Let's go.
And then we have time for this obituary, and I asked Dean to prepare some obituary music, Kristi, so this should give us the proper
Putting
tone.
the bitch in obituary.
Here we go. All right, Dean, that's not funny.
Woo!
Inventor, educator, and Nobel Prize winner John B. Goodenough has died at 100.
Johnny B. Goodenough.
Dr. Goodenough, best known for developing the lithium-ion battery back in 1980.
No, he didn't.
He passed away Sunday, a month shy of his 101st birthday.
His last name's really Goodenough?
Yep. All one word. His death was confirmed by the University of Texas at Austin, where he was a professor.
Almost made it to 101.
Yep.
Battery inventor. He just kept going and going and going and then just stopped.
This has been today's Obituary.
Brought to you by Kristi Lee's House of Joy.
Wait a minute.
Remember our slogan, have you heard?
There's another one.
I'm just glad nobody heard me say putting the bitch in Obituary.
Well, she heard you, and apparently you didn't see her face.
It was resting.
You got another one?
Time now for an extra obituary.
I heard at that guy's funeral, the cymbal playing rabbit gave the eulogy.
Aww.
The battery. Wow. Tom is laughing at the silence. I want everybody to know that.
Oh, that joke is that's time
they
of death
finally-
on that joke.
Oh, babe.
For those of you who've been following the news, they finally did confirm that British actor Julian Sands died in that hiking
What a
accident.
strange thing.
Yeah, he went missing in January, and his remains were just found.
That's
a
a
few
shame.
weeks
I
ago.
enjoyed that guy.
Yeah,
he was real good. And you know who he was? Warlock. You ever see Warlock?
Did not.
He was the Warlock.
He was in Anachrophobia.
Arachnophobia.
He
Yeah.
was one of those guys that was in all those fancy English movies and also in a sort of...
Yes.
He always knew
He was
what
in
time.
Dexter.
He always knew what time it was. Julia. Sands.
Oh, the Sands of
Time.
He was in the movie Room
Suddenly
with the
my
View.
rabbit
Julian.
doing the eulogy.
May he rest in peace.
It looks like it contains humor.
Pretty cheeky, funny.
That's why.
Thank you for saving me.
I lifted you up.
Yes.
Now, if you're lying down,
yes,
and you're on a sleep number bed, Kristi Lee, what's your sleep number?
45.
That means a not so firm mattress, my friend. Chick McGee.
100. I like the firm mattress, Tom, and it stays firm, not like a conventional mattress. It don't sag.
What we're talking about is adjustable firmness. It's that simple. At the touch of a button, you determine the firmness of your mattress, and either side of the bed has its own setting. So this is the bed where everybody's happy. Who's over there? Whoever they are, they're happy because they have their own sleep number setting. And the sleep number setting, well, I tell you what, the sleep number bed people have taken sleep to the next level. It's not just about the firmness of a mattress. There are other aspects to a great bed that are going to help you sleep, and sleep is important. This is a science. They've got things involving temperature, involving the level of your head, your feet, etc., etc. Find out what I'm talking about. Sleep at the next level. Unlock your unique potential with a smart bed that can perform as well as you do. And right now, the very famous Sleep Number Queen C2 smart bed is just $899. That is a $200 saving. Plus, special financing is available for a limited time. See the store for all the details on that. And you'll, of course, find a Sleep Number bed only at the Sleep Number store, sleepnumber.com/BT show for the information you need. Sleepnumber.com/BT show. I know I love my Sleep Number bed. I figured it out now going on year 19 with my Sleep Number bed. They last longer and they're great. Now, when we come back, we have Mr. McGee still at the sports desk, astonishingly enough. We have crime.
Not ever stop.
We have a new criminal from the, this sounds like someone from a Batman movie, the Diaper Dumper. Yes, and the diapers are full. They're being dumped, and they're full of dump. It's an adult diaper. Also, a sriracha shortage in the news. We'll find out about that. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
We off? 30 seconds of carefree bliss. Oof, like winding your hair carefree. Oh, like using Clorox Disinfecting All-Purpose Cleaner in the home carefree. Yes. Like dog slobbing on the coffee table and cleaning it with Clorox Carefree. He's on a roll now. Spit toothpaste on the faucet. You got it. You got it. Peanut butter on the light switch. Oh, spritz, spritz. Spritz, spritz. Clorox, man. Clean feels good. Okay, we're back. Use as directed.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
It's your fault.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin. There's Josh Arnold.
Pat
Hello. Ace Cosby. Shut up. There's Willie Griswold.
Yeah, shut up, Josh.
I'm Chick McGee.
Okay.
The guys love me. And here's Tom Griswold. What was it, Josh?
Sometimes I talk out of line. They got to put me. They got to correct me.
That's for my own good.
Pat Godwin's got an album out, Under the Bed.
What?
It's called Under the Bed. It's the, what do we call it? The remix, remaster, rehab.
Rehash.
Rehash, yeah.
Is that a negative? You looked at me like that was a negative.
Yeah, I think it was. These are great songs. First Date, Gangsta Folk, Voices in My Head, Beaver Gone Bad.
It's a greatest hits almost.
That's what it is, yeah.
And it's available now, streaming all over the place. Amazon, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music. Check it out. Mr. Godwin will be on the road this summer. That's right. He's taking his son down to McCurdy's
military school.
Kicked out of another one, huh? Yeah.
And he's going to be in Sarasota, Florida, coming up this summer at McCurdy's, as I mentioned, Wednesday, July 12th through Sunday, July 16th. Recording the new TV special, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That's awesome.
Speaking of which, Willie G and Greg Hahn will be... What, did I interrupt? You're interrupting me? What were you going to say?
I didn't know we had another plug. Where are you going to be, Willie?
The people want to know,
Yeah,
Chick.
Cincinnati, Go Bananas. Me and Greg Hahn are recording something Thursday through Sunday. GoBananasComedy.com for tickets, or go to my Instagram at Willie.Griswold. There's a link in the bio.
See, the hipper folks aren't going to see Taylor Swift. They're going to see Han and Willie G.
Maybe
That's right.
Shouldn't mention Taylor Swift when we're talking about.
And thank goodness Willie G is with him, because no one wants to see Han solo.
Oh.
Yeah, that's really good.
Thank you very much.
No, everybody.
That deserved the kind of applause that
it's getting
July 4th thing reference
sort of
that nobody even got.
We've got a lot of problems with
now,
each
Mr.
other.
McGee, you were about to say what?
Isn't there? Do you think there's somebody named Sarasota?
Sarasota?
I hope so, yeah.
Oh, God, I hope not.
Oh,
if there is, killer parents.
I was wondering yesterday if there was somebody named Summer Winters.
Oh, probably.
Ironic, isn't it?
Yes, it is ironic.
I find it annoying when people give
cutesy names like that.
What about Winter's
Remember
Day?
Leno would do those weddings? He would do wedding announcements.
Have you seen this? Have you read this? Have you seen this?
There was one. It was
unbelievable.
The two last names. It was the White People's Wedding, and it was two black people, and I screamed with laughter. It was just so perfect. The happiest black couple, and just the white people's wedding.
Get the chicken or the steak. Either way, no seasoning.
Okay.
So bland.
Yes.
I mean, you don't want to saddle a kid with especially if it's some famous person's name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It makes it their whole life go, no, not that one.
Oh.
Did you hope that everyone would that Willie would be called Willie instead of William or Billy or?
We just called him Willie. Well,
yeah, or was that kind of your choice?
No, from what I understand, it was Willie from the get-go.
No kidding.
Willie
But now it's your choice to.
I can't switch now. I've already got the Instagram. I'm trying to promote myself.
Please just switch to Bill.
I can't be Bill. Bill's a serious guy.
Bill
now,
Griswold.
Now the touchy part. You want to change Griswold, though, don't you?
No, I like Griswold.
Oh, okay.
It's a funny name. It's a cool name.
Yeah.
But Willie is very silly.
You once told me that you wanted to change your name to your real father's last name. Isn't that right, Bill McGee?
I wondered how long it was going to take, buddy. Hi. How you doing?
If you were how would that change? Everything's fine. I'm not going to go into that.
Nothing would change anything.
We're all good, man. We're all good.
We're all one big family.
Could have been worse. Ace could have been your dad, and then you'd be Bill Cosby. And finally, your name would match your habits.
He said get a lot of cool sweaters. That'd be fun.
Cool sweaters.
How did those become popular?
And do Quaaludes lose their punch after 40 years? Do they still work?
I don't think you can get those anymore, can you?
I bet you can get Quaaludes.
Wouldn't it be funny if there was some super rich guy like a Jeffrey Epstein kind of guy that insisted on having designer drugs from 40 and 50 years ago? Hey, man, look at this. It's a dime bag from 73. This is really terrible pot.
It's real bad. It's gone real bad, guys.
This guy says he once rolled one with Jerry.
It was in Jerry's guitar case. It's moldy as anything. It's real gross.
We might get poisoned by this pot.
So, the Dead played last night. Recently.
Yes.
They're on tour.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The final Grateful Dead tour. Yes. Now, this version is Dead and Company with the great John Mayer.
Yeah, they don't even play Daughters. It's such a bummer.
Does he do any of his own songs?
No, I don't think so. They're just playing Casey Jones. Buh.
and often, we have characterized fans of the Grateful Dead in a certain way.
And does he go by Uncle John Mayer? Shouldn't he? If he's in the Dead and Company?
It's like Uncle John's band?
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't, but thanks for mentioning that.
Like Uncle John's band.
But we've often played this. This was back when the Grateful Dead were still technically the Grateful Dead.
Oh, this idiot.
Well,
Again with this guy?
There's a reason I'm playing this. A, to avoid more boring sports news, and B, to make
you're right on that.
Yeah.
This was at a campsite, and this guy was a classic Deadhead, but here we go.
Well, you talk about losing things. I actually lost a car on tour one time.
How did this happen?
Well, I guess I was having so much fun at one show that I forgot I had my own car. And about 3 shows down the road, these friends of mine asked me, "Hey, Raj, where's your car?" Because I got my jacket in your car. And I said, "Oh, I did have a car, didn't I?" So it's probably sitting wherever it was that I abandoned it. But I was having a lot of fun, and car's a small sacrifice if I get into shows.
Irresponsible loser.
Yeah, but it was a nice car, too.
So yesterday I'm grabbing an iced tea, and there's a guy there, and he's talking to some people, and he's going to see the Dead.
Oh.
And a good-looking guy, kind of well-dressed.
Yeah.
So he's not
normal-looking gentleman.
He's not what you would call a deadhead.
No. But my point is there are deadheads of all stripes. This guy, we walk out at the same time. He gets in the nicest car I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's like a tricked-out Porsche. So, nice.
That's cool.
They're deadheads of all stripes.
Of course there are.
Just want to say that. Now, we have a news story of some interest from the sports realm.
World record. A Colorado woman or a Colorado woman has broken the Guinness World Record for the heaviest weight held while suspended by the hair.
Whoa.
This is, by the way, the hair in her head.
Thank goodness.
For God's sake, Tom, of course.
Because I'd want to see it if it were the other.
Hand me the weight. This isn't easy.
I know what indigenous means, and I know what circus performer means, but I don't know why you'd put them together, but I will because that's what you want.
That's how this was written.
The indigenous circus performer.
I wonder what that means.
I don't know.
Is known as Dr. Stephanie Marie Little Thunder Morfitt Tepp.
Strongbush.
I'm sure
she said the hair on her head.
Oh, sorry.
She earned the title after holding just over 277 pounds while suspended suspended in the air by her hair.
I've seen that. Have you guys seen that at a circus?
I've seen hair spinners. They spin around.
God, it makes me nervous.
If you're wondering how I got this head of hair.
Oh, an accident?
I was trying that.
Were you?
Ripped right down.
They bozoed me.
Bozo this guy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Man, I'm sorry, chick. How much was the weight?
277.
What?
277 pounds.
Hanging from her hair.
That's like 110% of me.
That's my goal weight. Man.
Yeah, that's just a weird thing if you've seen that at the circus. And they're kind of dancing, sort of, but they're not on the floor.
Oh, in the air? Yeah. Doing that. All right.
Wow. Yeah, and it was, again, the hair in her head. Now, if it had been her pubes, that would have been a hell of a show. That'd be like a Tijuana thing.
And watch this part of her act. You're gonna plot. Check her out.
You think the donkey thing was weird? Wait till she hooks the straps up to that bush.
Wait till she hooks the straps up to that bush.
If they'd added more weight, would it literally pull her hair all out?
You'd think.
There has to be a trick to this.
I assume it's distributing. It's probably like where you lie down on the nails.
Right.
It's distributed it out. So
I hope.
But I mean,
yeah, there's definitely a trick. I don't
Kristi,
know what
have you
it
ever
is.
had your hair? Like, have you been in a fight? Like
No. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Because girls really
They're mean.
They go straight for the hair.
do any of your friends like having their hair pulled in an intimate situation?
Every woman.
No,
wants
they
it.
don't.
I'm telling you.
No.
Unless they're fussy about their new haircut, which happened to me once.
And now,
let's throw her away.
Did you know?
I know everything about women with Josh Arnold.
Did you know she was upset from her bulging eyes since her mouth was taped shut?
I could read it in her face, yes. That she didn't care for it.
What'd you want me to do? You got bangs. It's right there in the name.
It may have also been off-putting to her that we were both just in line at the CVS.
But who knows where the love bug's going to strike?
I don't think we've ever discussed hair pulling, but next time I do a girls' night, I'll ask.
Josh, have you got a handful of extension?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. Most of my friends have extensions. They would be
That's got.
pissed.
Were you scared at first? Like, oh my, I'm so sorry.
I was.
Yikes.
All I know about
some
that
women have hair extensions.
No, I know about that because remember we had the story of the storefront in Atlanta was robbed.
Those are expensive.
It was like $300,000 worth of hair extensions.
Hair extensions are so expensive and so painful. It takes 6 hours sometimes to get the hair extensions.
Do they glue them to your head?
They use a beading method, the high-end ones. It's like a bead method.
How about that?
Yeah, and
How do
they
you
like
comb it?
tie them in. You don't. You have to comb from below where the extension is.
And then when you kiss a lady, you go to grab the back of her head, and it feels like you're getting gemmed with a bunch of friendship bracelets. It's weird.
They're gorgeous. Women with that, I'd love to be able to. I can't do it.
Your hair is beautiful.
Oh, you're kind, but
No,
man,
your
I have
hair
some,
is gorgeous.
There are some women that have the most beautiful hair with those.
You do have good hair.
You don't need the extensions. No, if anyone in this room needs any kind of an extension, raise your hand.
I could use. I could use a little filler. Are we talking
By the way,
penile?
This is an incredibly interesting article in the New Yorker magazine about penis extensions, which is there are guys out there that
really
and it's I can summarize the article's point. Don't do it. It is what is the word I'm looking for? Life changing for most of these people in the worst possible way.
Oh.
But they do this really amazing article about how.
Well, honey, what do you think? Well, it looks like stepped on taffy.
It's
that kind of thing.
Horrific. So, if you've ever been, for whatever reason, thinking about that, don't. But read that article in the New Yorker. It'll probably change your tune.
Guys, women like you just the way you are. You're fine.
You'd be surprised at how more than adequate you are.
Exactly.
No matter who you are. Yeah.
Right.
But this thing, it's just fascinating, some of the stuff that people will do in this world. Anyway, we have, is that sports, by the way?
Yes.
Call it.
Hey, Rocky, this is what you farted.
Time of death, 8:34 Eastern.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, always be a good sport. Kristi.
Experts are warning people against a new trend on TikTok. Tom's
Warning.
favorite thing, beer tanning.
What does this even mean?
This sounds great. Go to a baseball game, drink a beer. If you get to put on sunscreen, get a beer tan.
And if you use a Guinness, it's a black and tanning.
Buddy,
thank you.
I mean, come on.
Thank you very much. Working hard over here.
Pass.
Only Willie recognizes it.
Yep.
Good humor.
The good humor man.
Funny
That's
people
you.
know funny people.
You should start wearing a white coat. The good humor man.
Okay, explain the joke. Go ahead.
A black and tan.
I know what you just heard, but now you explain it to us, Chuck.
What's black
Most
and tan?
people know what a black and tan is.
I don't.
Oh my
It's a
God.
two-beer mixture.
Yeah, Guinness and Bass, or what the hell is the lighter one?
Harp.
Harp.
According to Metro
That's
UK.
a thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it looks black and tan.
It looks black and tan.
kinda
You pour them
layers up.
together.
I've done a black and velvet with a cider in there. Delicious.
I'd never even considered that.
Sean Donnelly got me on those.
Really?
Delicious.
Oh, that Irish drunk.
He's Irish.
Hey, Willie, you got to try this.
Sean, good to see
We love Sean.
According to Metro UK, TikTok users have been uploading videos wherein they pour beer on themselves before sunbathing. One user claims it offers the best tan ever, while another recommends it as a cheap way to tan faster.
Come on.
Jason Goldberg, director of SpaSeekers.com, warned there is a science behind why beer can help us to achieve a perfect tan.
Yeah, you're so drunk you don't realize you're falling asleep in the sun.
With the hops in beer, Tom, activating melanin, the substance in our bodies, which is responsible for making our skin darker.
This is pseudoscience.
However, if you want to replace using sunscreen for a can of beer, you're leaving yourself vulnerable to the sun's exposure with no protection.
Yes.
Doing this can leave you at an increased risk of sunburn, heat stroke, or even sun poisoning.
Heat stroke.
Goldberg added, coating your skin in beer will leave you feeling sticky.
It's when you whack it outside in August.
And increased risk of being stung by insects like bees and wasps.
That's exactly.
And ants.
And you know what doesn't work, by the way?
What?
Pale ale. Tim Cavanaugh.
Yeah.
Black and tan. Black and tan was much better.
No, pale ale's
If I
funny.
heard of it, I would have chuckled.
Man, oh man.
If you didn't know in your own defense, that's fine.
But also, then you're going to stink of beer.
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
What a dumb idea.
Yeah,
and it's
silly.
from TikTok. That's a stunner.
Tom hates the TikTok.
No, there's a lot of
No,
terrible,
I hate the TikTok. Tom
There's
hates
just
the
so
story.
much bad pseudo-medical information on the internet. What you want to do for eternal life is take a squirrel.
Now that does work. The squirrel method.
Tail first.
Of course, certainly.
Butt to butt.
Right now, I would like to talk about improving your life. How about that?
All right.
How about improving your food life? Are your taste buds occasionally phoning you up going, boring, tired of it, don't want to go there anymore, sick of your cooking? How about checking out HelloFresh? Give your taste buds a kick. HelloFresh, what do? Well, they do the grocery shopping for you. They do the measuring. They send you the kit of farm-to-doorstep quality fresh ingredients, and you put them together. And every week, they've got 40 delightful options, at least, including something new, fresh and fit summer menu things like Calorie Smart and Protein Smart lunches and dinners. Even vegan dinners are out there. So check out HelloFresh.com/BTShow16. You'll need that code BTShow16 to take advantage of 16 free meals and free shipping as part of a special program. So get out of your recipe rut and try stuff like this, Willie.
Man, check out the saucy pork burrito bowls with cilantro citrus rice, charred poblano, salsa fresca, and smoky crema. HelloFresh sends you 9 ingredients. Put those together in 6 easy steps. In just over a half hour, you're enjoying this delicious burrito bowl that you made at home with help from HelloFresh.
Thank you very much. Sign up today for 16 free meals plus free shipping. It's a special thing coming right your way from HelloFresh. BTShow16 is the code. HelloFresh.com/BTShow16. Your taste buds will thank you. Now, we have a lot of cool stuff coming up. Once again, including in the realm of food, there is a sriracha shortage. All right. Am I pronouncing it correctly?
Sriracha, yeah.
Sriracha, because it's spelled sriracha.
Like Sri Lanka?
Yeah. We'll try to short...
Careful.
We'll be back with a clean show. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email. bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Present.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. Howdy. Willie Griswold's over there.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. Got a letter that ties in 2 things we were just talking about.
Okay.
Josh, you were talking about the things that Jay Leno used to talk about. Those 2 people get married, and the wedding announcement can be a little bit humorous. It's sort of unintentionally.
Yeah, I love those, yeah.
And the one you described was...
it was the white people's wedding, and it was a black couple. And I thought,
her name was White, his name was Peoples.
Yeah, I just love irony.
Yeah. And this one is... this gentleman's name is Bush.
Okay.
B-U-S-C-H.
Yeah. What's her name?
Shaver.
The Bush Shaver wedding?
The Bush
Man, I love it.
Bush Shaver wedding.
Because they have to put that on like the thing at the where the reception is.
Oh, yeah.
This way to the bush shaver.
Either way, shaver bush, just as bad.
Not much better, yeah.
You're right.
Now, we had an interesting news story yesterday that was sort of disturbing if you travel by air.
Yeah.
I love the pilots, love the flight attendants, the mechanics, everybody. Air travel is the greatest. I didn't know that when the plane is in the air, it's possible to open the door.
Yeah, I didn't either.
And this idiot tried to open the door on the plane. Some other passengers stopped him.
Anybody else hot in here? Mind if I crack this?
What struck me as being really funny is what if the guy sitting in front of him, just by chance at that exact moment, had reached up and twisted that fan thing. And all of a sudden going, oh, my God. Everybody was okay. They arrested the moron.
Yeah.
Good.
They tried to do this. And Pat, as I recall, you have a little tribute. Is that right?
Someone opened up the door. Somebody's crazy as hell. Someone opened up the door. Somebody could have fell. Do me a favor, close the door and tie him up. Mr. Crazy.
You have to wonder if this was just yet another dumb TikTok stunt.
No, I don't think so. This happened in South Korea, wasn't it?
You don't think they've got idiots doing TikTok stunts?
This isn't all TikTok.
I don't think it's a TikTok thing.
TikTok's just a medium. People have been idiots forever.
Yeah.
People were idiots on
Good
YouTube.
point.
People were idiots in magazines. People have always been dumb. TikTok's just the newest way for people to be dumb.
And it's a weapon of the Communist Chinese government. But other than that,
Thank you.
let's never forget.
Stealing all of your information, Willie.
It's going to be the long con.
Everyone's all of our Facebook steals information.
It's not about the information. It's about distracting our youth so that they can infiltrate. I'll get into it off the air.
Have you met American youth? They're not doing great already, man. They've already got some issues.
No.
They're already distracted.
You're right, Mr. Arnold. I'm very sorry, Mr. I wish I was in your generation, Mr. Arnold.
The new generation likes their sriracha, and that's
Pepsi.
causing a shortage.
Oh, no, that's not the...
By the way, doesn't sriracha sound like a drug cartel?
Well, another hanging corpse from the bridge. We believe it's the sriracha cartel. There
you go.
Yeah, last year,
Medellin.
Hui Fong Foods confirmed to
hang on. Back up. What's the name of the food place?
HUY. How would you pronounce that?
Who?
Hui Fong Foods.
Hu Fong.
Oh boy, careful.
Hu Fong Poo.
Hu Fong Poo that's an old joke.
That is an old, yeah.
Confirmed to Food and Wine magazine that there was an unprecedented shortage of its products. The sriracha shortage has been caused by several spiraling events, including unexpected crop failure from the spring chili harvest. And this year, a company representative.
Does the chili harvest, does it come up like in bowls already?
Exactly. Yes.
That's exciting.
Bubbling bowls.
I bet that's good. Man.
Told the Los Angeles Times that it's still facing a significant lack of raw materials and that it was still enduring an unprecedented inventory shortage.
And when those chili bowls come up,
yeah.
And if you're lucky enough to have planted them next to an oyster cracker field, that is a treat.
Oh, a sour cream tree.
Yeah.
What about a bean tree? Do you like beans? Bean plants? Beans in your chili?
I don't mind beans in my chili.
And the ones off the Ohio River have spaghetti in them.
Oh, wow.
The representative added, at this time we have no estimations of when supplies will increase.
Is sriracha one of those things where you buy a bottle and it's in your fridge for a few years anyway?
Well, a little does go a long way, but man, it's great. On eggs.
I go through them quite a bit.
I can't tell you what sriracha would taste like. I don't think
neither.
I have it, but I don't keep it in the refrigerator. Is that bad?
It's kind of like
the cabinet.
Wasabi mixed with cocktail sauce. A little bit like that.
But it looks just like ketchup, so it's easy to trick your friends.
You can get sriracha ketchup.
You can get sriracha ketchup?
What is the ethnic origin of this? Is it?
I believe it's Chinese.
Why is sriracha getting discontinued?
But it didn't come to America until
not been that long.
Jimmy Durante made it popular.
Really?
Sriracha. Chicks laughing. I want it on the record.
Again.
That stinks on ice.
laughing at the effort and the attempt, the way you stop the show with the setup, and we all, because we're nice,
we turned our attention.
Here we go. He wants the floor.
Okay.
In fairness, that bottle was always at Chinese restaurants, but I just never knew what it was.
Well, and it's got Asian markings, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it's got the little green top, and everybody, it was always there. We just, all of a sudden, I think you younger people made it very popular.
It's tasty.
Yeah.
Really gives things a kick.
I miss the taste. My ass doesn't.
Well, don't put the bottle in there next time.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I couldn't
You're eating
resist
it wrong.
the shape. It looks just like my friend.
I bet you do eat it wrong.
Okay. What's that classic? So
what's the classic joke I did? Sriracha. That's what it was.
So
Josh, wasn't it
Tom
also
can't do that.
popularized by the guy that shot JFK's brother? Didn't he get into the sriracha business?
Yes, he did. His famous brand, Sriracha.
It wasn't great, but thanks for trying.
What?
Swing and a miss.
That's all right.
I'm not sure I want to push on. So,
what else do you always keep in your fridge, though? Ketchup?
Well, there's that. What is it? I always forget.
You don't keep
ketchup in the...
No, there's the one. It's
Ace does not put his ketchup in the.
I don't put my
someone,
sriracha in the
someone
ketchup
in someone's, and it's Worcestershire or something.
Oh yeah, the
Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah,
Leon
that I've had
Perrins?
for years.
They did some survey.
Yes, Kristi.
What is it?
Leon Perrins.
Yeah,
in
that's
a
the
little
stuff.
paper bag.
That's the stuff that they say they did some survey, and that was the one thing that had been in American refrigerators for the longest
I
time.
use mine all the time. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It makes great burgers.
So is the number one? Didn't I read that salsa has now overtaken ketchup as the number one?
That was a
condiment?
while ago. I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That sriracha's.
Do you keep your ketchup in the refrigerator or on the counter or in the pantry?
A fridge.
Yeah, I'm a fridgeman too.
Same.
Ace and Kristi are not.
No, I keep my ketchup in the fridge. My sriracha's in the pantry.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Sounds dirty.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Hey. Give
Yeah,
her the old-
baby.
Give her the old sriracha in the patty.
If you're insisting, I could give you the sriracha in the pantry if you want. But,
Tom, do you have a pantry in the new house?
Yes,
Oh, I'm sure it's a room.
I do, Ace.
Willie,
You call it the pantry?
Willie, how much do you know about the new house that you can't share with us right now?
Not much. I haven't been there much.
Ace
to be
wants to know
honest.
if you call it the pantry.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
What would you call it?
At my old house, I
A
had
storeroom?
At my old house, I had nothing. I had
Store?
What about the stock room? You call it the stock room? That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
What about a scullery? That sounds dirty too, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Oh man, last night she gave me a
Great
great scullery.
We used to say that
Her
in
eyes
high
were
school.
watering.
What
Oh.
happened last night? I got some skull.
Did you?
What?
Yeah.
I've heard skull. I've heard neck.
Yeah. We say top now. It's a lot of fun.
Got
Sloppy
top?
top.
Yep.
You ever get any skull,
Old
Tom?
sloppy top.
He has no idea what you're talking
Pat,
about.
do a Rocky Top parody.
Not
sloppy
today.
top.
Not today.
We have coming up rhino urine in the news.
Rhino urine.
That somehow, in a weird way, is going to connect to the new Indiana Jones movie.
Oh, okay.
Great.
It's a weak connection, but we're going to make it anyway. When we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got a comment? Our email is bobandtom@bobandtom.com. More Bob and Tom next. State law.
This is a message from sponsor Intuit TurboTax. Taxes was getting frustrated by your forms. Now, Taxes is uploading your forms with a snap, and a TurboTax expert will do your taxes for you. One who's backed by the latest tech, which cross-checks millions of data points for absolute accuracy, all of which makes it easy for you to get the most money back, guaranteed. Get an expert now at TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. See guaranteed details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
4th of July.
That's where you get. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Yes.
Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, Chick.
Yeah. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chick McGee.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
Yo, yo.
I think Jess Hooker's late. Or she is. I'm Chick, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. We have a letter here. This is regarding this weekend. A lot of interesting activities going on, of course. Everybody get ready for the 4th of July.
Many events.
If you're going anywhere like Josh on Friday, leave early. If you're in a car, I'm just telling you. AAA says the heaviest traffic in a long time.
I heard you tried to talk Josh into calling us from the road and being on the show Friday morning. And you know
that you hate that
you
when we do
hate it when we do it.
Yes.
And you keep trying to have us do it.
Yeah, don't look at me. Last time I called in, you had Pat play a song for me on the phone.
Yeah. And you'll say things like, landline, hello. And
the gag was supposed to be as follows. We tease the fact that I offered Josh the opportunity to take the day off on Friday to get ahead of the traffic, leave early. He didn't want to do that. He wanted to be here. So
yes, he likes us.
Then I pulled him in the green room. I said, hey, I've got an idea, Josh. At 9 o'clock on Friday, you won't be here. And then the phone will ring. We'll be in the break, and the phone will ring, and you'll be going, oh, yeah, I'm back in the production studio doing something. And then we'll start hearing like car horns, and it's clear that he's left the building and has gotten a head start and is driving, and then he can do the rest of the show from the car.
Oh, what a gag.
I mean, you would hate it.
Yeah.
But I know, I enjoyed the slide.
I know he said.
Wait, did you hear it? Yeah. I enjoy the setup.
You actually told me one time that it's not if you're funny or not, it's the setup.
Yeah.
That's what counts.
Yeah.
You know that. Which is
setups are important.
They call him Tommy Prentice.
The setup is important.
It's important, but it's not the
right. It's not
It's a long show.
What did he say today? That
we don't want to make it longer by doing flat gags. Now I know I'm guilty of it often.
And what did you played something and then you said, "Now what you just heard."
Yeah.
And you explained what we heard. You know that.
I think it's because the recording of that particular thing was so confusing. I thought I would.
My favorite is when you set up a setup.
Oh yeah.
You go, all right, in this next clip,
that's what I've been doing.
You're going to
be hearing.
Oh, that's what you're currently doing.
Now it's.
So what are you setting up?
I was
is
setting
it you
this up.
setting up? Are you setting up a setup that you set up?
I'm not sure what that means, but I'm trying my best right here.
Maybe less setting up, more shutting up.
This comes to us from my. I need a pronouncer on this. I'll call on you, Jess Hooker.
Okay.
Ready? Gunter.
Oh, we know this.
Jen Gunter?
No. This is from this guy's first name.
Yeah, and it's
not Gunter?
It is Gunter.
Yeah,
Oh.
Gunter. That's what I would
Gunter.
guess. Yeah.
It's not a hard gunt.
No, it's Gunter.
It's not that hard.
Soft.
Oh my God.
Pretty soft.
What does Gunter say?
You write about his hair?
No, he writes.
What does Gunter say?
I am Gunter.
Doesn't that sound like one of those terrible ABBA songs? What does Gunter say? It's good
and
morning.
It can be Gunter. That's fine.
What does Gunter say?
He says.
His pants are too tight.
And you didn't want me to set it up. He goes, I grew up in Montgomery, which is the location of the Go Bananas Comedy Club.
Oh, yeah.
I have seen many acts there.
Whoop-dee-doo.
I'm going to see my first Greg Hahn show and looking forward to it and looking forward to that bonus they call Willie G.
Thank you.
Now, here's the tricky part. He goes, Willie, can you and Greg please save the best show for the last one Sunday night? That's what I'm going. Good luck.
Oh, the Sundays are always fun, man. Yeah.
It's a good time on Sunday.
They are.
Especially when you don't have to go to work Monday, which most people don't.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So it's Montgomery. I was going to say the Montgomery Inn. That's
Montgomery, Ohio.
Delightful place to eat. It's Go Bananas, and it's going to be Greg Hahn, Willie G. this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay.
Make sure you say hi to them, Gunter.
Mm-hmm.
And
or
let us know if you prefer
Gunter or Gunter.
Gun or Goon. Yeah.
You prefer the
Gun?
Yes. Let us know.
Can we play the name game with Gunter?
Gunter.
Yeah, I think you can. You're safe.
Munter.
There's no C.
Me, my, mo, munter.
Gunter.
Okay, it's a good one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Not like Chuck.
No, because you accidentally say
I'm sorry.
Banana Fan of Foes, last thing you remember.
We were going to do another song, weren't we, Pat?
Yeah, go, Pat.
Well, it's... Go, Pat!
Pat has an album out there.
Yes.
Pat's album is called Under the Bed. It's
the first part of our journey.
Pat's album has been remastered, remixed, and it's called Under the Bed. It's got gangsta folk, first date, some classic stuff. Available now for streaming, Amazon, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, etc.
Huh.
Here we go. I woke up, it was dark and foggy. And by noon, still foggy too. They say it's Canadian wildfires. 500 burning bright, making it smell like a campsite. Someone grab my testicles. Here we go. Canadian wildfires. Come on, everyone. Canadian wildfires. Canadian That's why we're all feeling down today.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you very much.
That's lovely guitar playing.
There's something wrong with me because I've yet to notice it.
Are you kidding me?
I don't.
So hazy.
You haven't been out of your house?
It's the worst. I don't notice it.
Yesterday,
I get here, don't I, smart ass?
He's not attentive.
Who was that?
Chick, yesterday I was outside. I smoked 5 cigarettes. I could not stop coughing. It's just
it's crazy out there, isn't it?
I thought my sight was fading.
Oh, there's more.
Oh, God, okay.
Sorry.
All I see is haze, no light.
Well, no, a lot of times that is all we get. It's just like a sentence.
But it's fires from up in Canada.
Still no jokes, though.
There's a daytime and a night.
Laugh free.
They've had to cancel several flights. All right, one more time, everybody. You sounded so nice. Canadian wildfires. One more time. Canadian wildfires. Put out those. Keep playing, chick.
What is that, the fire?
Someone was doing that.
No, it was
it's like a rain stick.
He's doing percussion.
With his medication.
Thank you very much. Were you helping?
Well,
hurting.
I'm going to punch you. It was quite an amusement.
I loved it.
I'm kind of sad we're not going to have time to get to the rhino pee.
Yeah, we'll have to do it tomorrow.
Tomorrow? We have plenty of time left.
Desperate archaeologists drank rhino urine to survive in Tanzania.
Say it again.
Desperate.
Archaeologists drank rhino urine to survive in Tanzania. Did you miss it?
How about that?
Straight from the tap?
Nope.
Oh.
No.
If you've seen, I went down the rhino hole on this yesterday. It's
kinky.
It's a fire hose of pee.
Right. Professor Michael Scott detailed the experience in his latest book, X Marks the Spot, a compilation of real adventures.
What? You're not going to call it X Marks the Scott? Come on, you nerd. Have some fun.
You missed opportunity.
But they're real adventures had by archaeologists, not just him.
And this is, by the way, Josh pointed this out. Because of the Indiana Jones thing coming out, it's probably why that's why we've had all this press about archaeologists.
Wasn't that an astute point I made?
Yes, it was.
Smart?
It's remarkable that you tripped over yourself and thought of that.
In his chapter on Dr. Mary Leakey, Scott writes that while she and her...
Mary, for God's sake, wear leopard skin, something to cover the spots.
Lord.
I only have a limited amount of time.
Seriously?
We all have a limited amount.
While she and her husband were digging up and studying ancient hominids, they were so far from fresh water.
That's a word when you how and that. No.
Yeah, a word that has two meanings, but they spell
It's a homonym.
There and there.
Ancient hominids are pre-human humans. Kind of.
They had to drink from puddles of rhinoceros urine. They filtered it through charcoal, Jess, boiled it, and drank it as tea with lemon.
Oh, lovely.
Right.
But they stated, quote, they could still taste rhino.
Kristi's talking to Jess because Jess is the only one.
In other words, they did all that and it still tasted like rhino piss.
Yes. Scott adds that they also drank pools of water that had collected in the sagging roof of their tent,
Why
forgetting
did they just stick with that?
You'll see.
Okay.
that the canvas had been treated with insecticide and they became violently ill and had to return to drinking lemon-scented rhino pee.
Lemon-scented
Just
rhino.
a hint of lemon.
Isn't that amazing?
Sure. You got to do what you got to do to live.
Yeah. It's sterile.
God. And then
Isn't pee sterile?
I think it's
what we've
only
learned?
I thought it was only sterile to you.
Oh.
Like
It's
your
sterile
urine
enough.
is sterile to you.
Well, they boiled it, so it became
But if you go down the rhino hole, if you will, on this, rhino urine is ritually used in a number of things.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't we have a guy, it's a friend of Dean's, who drank pee all the time, right?
Yeah.
Yep, thumbs up right
all the
there.
time. Yeah.
It's got a thumbs up.
His own pee.
He
Let's
liked
make it clear,
No,
right?
I thought it was a girl's pee.
No,
want
it
to
was
make it
his
clear,
own.
just drink a lot of
his
water.
own, okay.
Yeah, zone.
Yeah.
That's another friend.
Oh, that's where you lay on your back?
Okay.
It does sound like the name of a new energy drink.
Rhino
It
piss?
does. Rhino piss.
Could be.
That sounds like another animal. The rhinopera piss? The rhino piss?
Yes.
Okay. Rhinoceros. Yeah, rhinoceros. That would be.
Oh, I like that.
The rhinoceros.
Rhinoceros.
Anyway, I read that and went, that's just so awful.
You got to do what you got to do, Tom. You don't want to
They're
die.
alive to tell about it.
You don't want to die in the bush.
And as I
Remember
said
that
yesterday,
guy who cut his arm off so he could get out stuck under a boulder?
That's right.
Would you do that?
under the circumstances, sure. But
Well, if you were
would
thirsty,
not.
you would drink rhino pee.
Well, I don't know how I got. First of all of us, you're the one most likely to get stuck under a boulder. Well, I went out to the garage. Next thing I know, I'm in the desert. And, this boulder.
Well, thank you very much. Coming up, it's going to be Sexy Time.
Oh, yeah.
With Alli Breen. But right now, it's time to talk about sleeping once again. And I'll start with you,
Let's
of course.
talk about sleep, baby.
Kristi Lee, what is your sleep number setting, please?
45.
What does that mean?
That means it's on the softer side of the mattress, my new hubby. 100. So we can both sleep in the same bed comfortably.
Oh, so he's across the way right there, and he's got his...
Yes.
So two people can be comfortable even though they have different...
So when I sneak in, I don't even have to worry about readjusting the bed.
Nope, you don't.
I just keep it on 100. Hey, Andy, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. No, I'm just on my way out. Take her easy now.
Isn't that an Allman Brothers song? Ain't but one way out. Chick McGee, your sleep number setting is what again?
100.
A crisp 100. What does that mean?
It means that mattress is firm, and it stays firm, Tom. It don't sag with the sleep number.
The sleep number people have perfected what we call adjustable firmness, and you can be part of that equation by checking out the Sleep Number store by going to sleepnumber.com/BT show. Find out what it's all about. All kinds of aspects of sleeping have been examined. It's not just about the flexibility of the firmness of the mattress. There are issues with temperature and with the you can raise your head or lower it. All these things are going to help you.
You've got that sleep number bed.
I do.
Yeah,
I don't have that one.
That's a cool one. Right now, you can sleep at the next level with the Sleep Number Queen C2 Smart Bed. Just $8.99. You'll save $200 plus special financing available for a limited time. See the store for all the details on that. You'll find your bed, of course, at the Sleep Number store. To find the store, go to sleepnumber.com/BT show. Sleep at the next level. Unlock your potential and perform great in this world because you got a great night's sleep. We're coming right back with Alli Breen and Sexy Time. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
So good, so good, so good.
New markdowns up to 70% off are at Nordstrom Rack stores now. Fresh kicks, spring tops, new dresses. There's always a score.
I mean, the denim section is unreal.
Why do I rack? All the dresses.
I always find something amazing.
Head to your Nordstrom Rack store to find can't-miss deals on all the spring things. Great brands, great prices. That's why you rack.
Just can't help yourself.
No, it's your fault.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the
News desk, yes.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
There's Jess Hooker.
Hello.
She's here. There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
There's Willie Griswold.
What's up?
I am your humble servant, Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Tom, Gunter, he wrote you a letter.
Oh, yes. Gunter from Cincinnati is going to see Willie G.
Yeah.
One of the shows coming up starting Thursday at Go Bananas with Greg Hahn and Willie G, yes?
He has written back, and it is Gunter.
Thank you.
Long U.
It's
Yes,
new, not
yeah.
Yeah. So it's oont, not unt.
Right. It's a long goont.
No unt.
Not a
right?
short
Hey, listen,
gun.
it's going to be ired, not eared.
Iron.
He has the 2 dots over his name.
Okay.
So that should
So,
be-
yeah, that'd be...
That's the Goomlot?
Yes, it is.
In this case. Before we move on, is the
Yeah.
song, do you know that song, Only You Know and I Know?
Only
it's a great
know
song.
Mm-hmm.
I have a Dave Mason story.
Okay, we do. Well, we're going to get to that. Is that too obscure? Because I've got an idea for something for tomorrow.
Oh, God.
No, maybe it might
That's
be.
an off-air conversation. Don't we have Allie?
Yeah, we do. I've got to let her get.
Tom doesn't like to talk to us unless someone else is waiting to be on the air.
I got you.
Well, I wanted to warn everybody that coming up in the middle of Allie's set.
You want to hear my Dave Mason story?
We have, and we'll get to it tomorrow. We have? There she is. She's in the shower.
Yep.
Many a fantasy is just being fulfilled. You'll have to really slow down, Allie. Allie joins us.
Most people have that happens in the shower once, and once you've it's not really conducive.
It's not what it's cracked up to be.
No,
Definitely true.
Oh, my house would be in the dark.
Well, isn't that how you prefer it?
Well, maybe if anybody in your house likes you.
Allie, are you in a hotel?
I'm not. I'm in my apartment, but I have company. And in New York, the only place to go is the bathroom when you have people in your living room and bedrooms.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you got a whole house full, huh?
What the hell's going on
I have
over there?
2 friends staying with me. Yeah.
Bunch of hippies.
And my nieces and nephews are coming later this month, so there's going to be a lot of bathroom shows, I think.
Okay.
Well, I got to tell you, Allie, this is a really good sound.
It is.
We're probably going to have to ask you to do the show from the shower in the future.
Good signal, too.
Allie, do you sing in the shower?
I used to. I haven't sang in the shower in a while.
Why?
Now I listen to podcasts in the shower.
Oh.
Do you go to the bathroom in the shower?
Just number
I
one.
occasionally might. Yeah, just number one. Let's be very specific.
There goes the joke. We have the way the show works is people send Allie letters about their love lives, and we try to help them out. You can reach Allie. It's ALLIBREEN, Allie Breen. And Allie, what have you got for us today?
Dear Allie, I was wondering if it's customary to get my wife a present to mark the 1-year anniversary of the last time we had sex.
Whoa!
Yes, yes, it is.
I think that's funny.
Now, here's something I know a little bit about.
Get her an ice tray.
Yeah. What do you get her? A bottle of tequila?
Yikes.
Drink up, because we're doing it tonight.
Yeah. Cash gift.
You think that's where... don't you kind of sort of think that's where gaslighting began?
What do you mean?
Like the woman obviously doesn't care for the gentleman anymore.
Gaslighting doesn't exist, Chick.
And then
gaslighting doesn't exist.
I'm sorry, my fault.
All in your head.
But she comes up with
you realize he's gaslighting you about gaslighting.
Yes.
Okay.
I know. Thanks for clarifying.
They call me the clarifier.
No, that's not.
What do you think? What do you think, Allie? Let's go around the horn. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I say gift. I say, yeah, I think Josh is on the right track. Alcohol or cash gift.
Champagne, some lingerie, a night in a hotel.
But
hey,
she's
baby.
going to make it seem like it's not a big deal, is what she's going to say.
Oh, it's been a year? I can't believe it.
Well,
Honey.
you know, our relationship is so far beyond the physical.
And we've got kids, and we're just so busy, and, you know.
Okay, let's just go around the horn. Ace, your thoughts?
Kristi's right. A little booze, a little...
So you're saying...
Make it a special night, like let's go out and...
Wow, I say suitcase.
Yeah, I was going to say divorce papers.
Well, I thought of that, but I thought that's a little much.
A year is a long time.
Josh,
that's a long
is this going to
time.
be your usual answer? Let's start talking. And
I was wondering if they have talked about why they're not sexually active.
That's all you ever talk about.
I know,
That's
dude.
all.
Chick, there's that danger, isn't there?
Oh, yeah.
And of course,
you
there's the
never
danger.
want to hold me unless you want to do it.
Boy.
Whoa.
Oh, God, did I access recordings? I'm sorry.
Willie, your thoughts?
If it's been a year, I can't imagine this is a one-way street. I'd imagine there's some communication on your end that has to be happening as well. A year is a long time.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yikes.
Yeah.
So
It doesn't say how
maybe
long
some therapy.
How
Maybe a
long have they
therapy
been
gift.
together, too? That's another key to this
Our
puzzle.
legs, a year.
Thank you, Josh. I think on that button, I think we should move on.
She's not in a coma or anything, right?
That is.
That was. Did you see that movie? I was wondering if
Oh, come on.
The movie Coma? If they were.
not that one.
I don't think he's.
Yeah.
You mean with Jeremy Irons?
losing her mind and then. Okay,
Stop.
Klaus von Bülow?
let's just go back to Allie Breen. Allie, what do you got for our next letter?
Dear Allie, I love my girlfriend so much, and the only thing we fight about is how long it takes her to reply to my texts. Is 12 hours a reasonable request? Sometimes I will text at 10 p.m. at night and I won't get a response until 3 p.m. the next day. Am I being crazy, or is this normal to want to reply within 12 hours?
No, it's not normal. You're interrupting whatever she's doing, and when she gets around to going through her texts, she can get to it.
Okay, wait a minute.
I
work at night and 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah,
that's a long
I apologize.
night.
I missed who these people are to each other.
Girlfriend, boyfriend, and he loves her very much.
Okay.
Girlfriend, boyfriend.
Does she work late?
And she does not love him very much.
No, she
Jess, that may be the answer. This is the classic. He may not be that.
However,
she may not be that into you.
The way Tom answered, I think that Tom might have been guilty of this, forgetting to text someone back. It sounds like, Tom.
I'm not at your beck and call
There we go.
constantly.
There it is.
Everybody.
The phone is for my convenience, not yours.
I've heard that.
I mean, I'm not.
Whatever I can message, I almost always, if I'm talking to any of you, I will usually text you and say, call me when it's convenient for you.
Yes, you do.
But you
What
don't
would
have
you do if it's not till the next day?
That's fine.
Really?
At your convenience. That's
I've
what
done that.
means.
I've done that with Tom the next day because that's when it was convenient. Completely forgot what he wanted to talk to me about.
Well, that's because you didn't respond immediately as you should.
I don't know. If you're in a relationship, 12 hours seems long.
Yeah, it does.
I'm not saying that it's you have to demand that she get back to you, but
I'm with Kristi. How long have they been together?
Yeah, that's a good
Also,
question,
it depends
too.
on the nature of the text. What if it's what if you're forwarding some article that's going to take her an hour to read?
Well, what? I don't think that's the case here.
And also, can you please stop forwarding me articles that take an hour to read? I don't want to read them. I don't.
And you know,
care.
she's not going to text you when she's with someone else.
I don't know. This annoys me. When I text girls and I have to wait 13 hours, how long does it take you to write nice penis? It's not that difficult.
I bet you answer your friends quicker.
Not even big, just nice. That's all I'm asking for. Looks pretty in the wind.
There's something going on here.
Yeah, there is something going on.
Okay.
13 hours.
Okay. Alli Breen is our guest. Once again, Alli is a very fine comedian. You can reach her, ALLIBREEN. We will help you with your love troubles or just mock both of you.
Yeah.
And try our best, even if it's a threesome. Okay, Alli, what do you got?
Dear Alli, when I perform a certain act down under on my boyfriend, sometimes it takes 20 minutes or so to get him to finish.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't there be a time limit on that particular activity?
Boy, aren't you a giving partner? That is
Or maybe you should be better at that process.
I don't understand. I mean, I'm biting and biting.
What's going on? I even slapped it around a couple of times.
I tried sriracha.
I don't get that. The ice cube in the mouth and all that stuff.
Well, there's something there.
Really?
Yeah, there's that mixture of sensations.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Hold ice.
This is probably getting into a dicey area. Good luck. Let's move on.
Good luck. We just dismiss it.
Yes.
Something hit close to home here.
No, it's not at all. No, it's just I think we're getting into a territory that's perhaps a little bit too.
Okay. What about mashed potatoes? Keep mashed potatoes in your mouth. Okay.
What?
My fault.
Are they warm or cold?
Whatever you like. Whatever you like, Tom.
Just make sure there's no bacon bits in there. That can get a little gross.
The answer is there's no limit. All right. For whatever reason, Tom got nervous about us talking about sex during the sex segment.
Okay.
Well, I think there's.
That's great.
And we've only been. Never mind.
Let's go back to the 1 year abstinence thing.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I see what happened.
No. Okay. I just looked this up. I'll walk. Kristi can help me with
What?
this. What is the traditional gift for the 1 year anniversary?
Wood? Paper?
And-
Is it paper?
I thought it was paper.
Yeah.
Paper.
Paper.
So that leads us back to
Divorce papers.
divorce papers.
Oh,
Wait,
I think
they
you
just
may-
say paper is a traditional gift?
Yeah.
For the 1 year anniversary.
here, honey, I made you an origami swan. Does that go over? With your wife of
I
1
think
year?
the launch pad for the gift would be paper. So it could be a note on a piece of paper that happens to be tied to a nice ring or something.
No.
There's a way to do it.
The 1 year anniversary gift for a woman who hasn't slept with you in a year is the jaws of life. Pry that baby open.
Oh, I thought you were going to say.
No, I was going for laughs there. Not,
I
came off a little
aggressive.
I thought you meant get in a car and crash.
That's exactly what I thought.
That's
you
what
cut,
I thought.
You cut her brake
That was
line.
a little aggressive.
You cut her brake line.
Yes, you caused her car to go.
No.
This will fix your...
You don't have to get the fire department involved.
Maybe we should get back to the lady who can't
The
finish
jaws of life work. They open
Okay.
up. All right.
Okay.
Let's see. Alli, do we have another letter, please?
We do. Dear Allie, my boyfriend totally wined and dined me for a few months. Then we moved in together. He was so busy that everything went under my name, including getting a new car for both of us.
Yeah, he was
because
busy.
He was too busy to set stuff up and had too much going on. Now he's stopped paying for everything and is distant and becoming mean. I want to break up with him, but I'm still going to end up paying for all of his stuff. What should I do?
God.
This is the stuff of a great movie.
You may have to write. You may just have to write it
What's
off.
the problem,
You have
honey?
been.
Yeah.
You've been
Swindled.
You've been
Swindled
had.
is right. Absolutely.
Hornswoggled.
Bamboozled.
Yep.
I wonder if this is the lady that hasn't given it up in a year. This is the same woman.
It sucks. Just write it off as a terrible
Get the
investment.
hell out of there.
Not your fault, but just get past it.
It's just going to get worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's, honey.
Oh, wow.
No.
Okay, we have time for one more, Allie.
That's sad.
Dear Allie, my husband found out one of his coworkers was on OnlyFans. We looked her up and subscribed to see what she had on there. I just found out, though, that he never unsubscribed, and he said he just forgot. But I looked at his search history, and he repeatedly looked. How mad should I be?
So wait, read the last part again.
He said that he just forgot, but I looked at his search history, and he repeatedly looked.
Oh, okay. So
How mad should I be?
He did lie.
Oh, yeah.
About forgetting. Okay. Yeah, you have a right to be a little upset.
Yeah. I think there's something when you know the person in real life that makes it.
This is you're right. This is the famous Girl Next Door thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Remember the old?
It's attainable.
What was one of those magazines? They had a whole. You'd send in, whoever, and the idea was the person thinks it's much more attainable instead of, oh, I'm gonna go for so and so famous actress. It's wow, your friend, whatever her name is the one that I could.
Well, plus he sees her every day. They're working together.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, so is he the one that's found out she was on OnlyFans?
Right.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Good luck with that one. Is he? Do you have to pay additional funds? How does that work, John?
You typically subscribe. Yeah.
So if he's still paying.
But then, aren't there extras? Do people charge extras for like one-on-one contact kind of stuff?
Yeah.
So maybe she should look further and see how deep his interest
I'm
is.
sorry, did you say he talked her into seeing what was going on?
No, they both decided.
No, they both decided to do it,
Well,
but then he didn't unsubscribe.
It sounds like it started off as kind of a lark, and then he went, well, I'm going to keep following up on this.
She's pretty pretty.
Here's an excuse. Here's an excuse for me to do this. Well, thanks, Allie.
She's not only pretty, she's
Allie, it's always
Thanks,
a great
guys.
And in the future, please do it from your shower.
We love the shower.
It's great. It sounds
Very
terrific.
nice.
Perfect.
It looks like
More
fun.
shower shows to come.
All right. Right now, I want to talk about showering yourself with great food this year. This summer, especially, HelloFresh up and running, and they've got some great stuff for the summer. In fact, HelloFresh has the new Fresh and Fit summer menu. Among other things, they've got Calorie Smart and Protein Smart lunches and dinner, and they've got vegan dinner options as well. We're talking about farm-to-doorstep quality in every HelloFresh box. Here's how it works. They go to the grocery store. They do the shopping. They do the measuring. They send you what is, in effect, a food kit. And it's farm-to-doorstep quality. That's the beauty of HelloFresh. More than 40 recipes every week to choose from. Things like, Willie, what have you done before?
Check out the lemon tortelloni Palermo with roasted bell pepper and Parmesan. HelloFresh sends you 8 ingredients. You put those together in 6 easy steps. In just over a half hour, you're enjoying this delicious, colorful pasta dish you made at home with help from HelloFresh.
So get out of that recipe rut and have some fun. And the directions are so simple. They've got pictures, so even if you don't know what you're doing, you'll be able to figure it out. Is this a pineapple or a piece of bacon? They'll show you. HelloFresh, you're going to become a better cook, and you're going to have better food. The code is BTShow16. The location, HelloFresh.com/BTShow16. The benefit? Well, there's 16 free meals and free shipping as part of a special package. BTShow16, HelloFresh.com/BTShow16. Coming up, a bonus Ace Cosby joke of the day. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Catch any part of the show you missed later today on our YouTube channel.
wait.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chickster.
Jess Hooker's here.
Hi.
Wow. Sound like Ross.
I was at a concert late last night. I'm tired.
Oh. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
Yo, yo.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
How many hits of acid did you drink?
Oh, there you go.
I'm not sure.
Did you see The Dead?
I saw The Dead. Yeah, I did.
And
I am not a deadhead. I am. The Uncle John song.
I like
Uncle
that
John's
one.
band. Great.
Uncle
Only
John's
one you
band.
knew, right?
Yeah, that was kind of it for me.
You're
I didn't
twirling around or not? No.
Yeah.
In 3 hours, you knew one song.
Yeah, I did.
That's how I felt at The Cure. I know that's like.
Yeah, I wasn't. I mean, it's fine. It was fun. A lot of people are happy. Lots of babies, lots of kids, lots of babies.
What?
Yes, I know. I mean, they had their noise canceling headphones on, and there was. Yeah, the lady sitting behind me was putting her kids in their pajamas because it was bedtime. And
she
wild.
said there's a lady in front of me in my living room. What the hell's going on?
Were you on the lawn?
I was in the lawn. Yeah.
Oh well, at least they had a place to lay down.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay, well, now, a couple things before we get to the thing we have to get to here, that thing, because we've got to do, as they once said,
thank you, Tom.
We got to do this thing.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
This is Tom's favorite subject today. Josh, you might know this in your experience with hookers.
Oh. Yes, Ace. That was I told you in confidence.
They don't fart.
Oh,
why not?
They prostitute.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
I don't even get that.
Prostitute.
Well, toot.
Oh, toot.
He's doing a lot of the heavy lifting.
That's very clever.
You know, it's my fault. I stepped on the setup a little bit.
It's too.
You know something? It wouldn't have helped.
No, it's too clever.
He stepped on me.
There you go. It's too clever.
Ace is gonna go home convinced.
Way to go, Josh. You ruined his.
Yeah.
Time now for Today in History. June 28th.
I haven't looked.
228. 628.
628.
History.
January, June, March, April, May.
2, 3. There's a 2 in there.
Now, does it have to be Wednesday, or can it be?
No.
Just today? Okay.
Today.
Just the number, weirdo.
God.
It's not there.
June 28th.
What is it today?
June 28th.
What do you do when you come in here at 3 a.m.?
Naps.
Seem to have misplaced June 28th on my.
Well, what did we learn today, Chick?
Well, we could go to that.
Oh, here, I got it.
Things we learned brought to you.
You got it. Okay.
I found it. Here it is. Today's June 28th.
Everybody got that? June 28th.
Oh, here we go.
28.
This is
He's still looking for it.
I got the final draft of the Declaration of Independence was submitted to the Continental Congress.
Hack document.
Yeah. Remember, the original it said all men and women are created equal. And they scratched off you ladies, sorry.
And then they scratched off the all before men.
Yeah, yep, they sure did. How about this, 1914, the Archduke of Austria, remember his name?
Franz Ferdinand?
That's right, great band.
It's his problem with World War I, right?
Yeah,
that's what happened.
That's rough, yeah. Why, yikes. One little guy screws up.
Him and the Germans.
Terrible moment in history, great band. Let's see. This is a good one. 1996, The Nutty Professor with Eddie Murphy.
That is a good one.
Yes.
Love it.
Opened up.
No, that was the Nutty Professor. Wasn't that Jerry Lewis?
Originally.
But it was a great remake.
Hello,
It is. It's funny. It is funny. Parody.
There's a porn parody.
Oh, yeah?
There is?
Really?
Same name. Just the Nutty
Professor. Oh, I thought it'd be the Professor with nuts or something.
I thought that was Dr. Doolittle's.
Oh, that's nice. That'd be Dr. Doolittle's. That's hilarious.
Short gals was what I was going for.
Oh.
Yeah, you could
Little midge porn?
You could go.
Oh, no.
There it was.
You could go.
Oh, no, Willie.
Okay, how about this? Let's do some birthdays real quick. 1491. Any guesses?
Somebody that's dead.
Columbus's boat.
Columbus's
Columbus sat in the sun.
mistress had a...
King Henry VIII.
More
dead ex-wives than OJ. That guy.
Whoa.
Let's see. Mel Brooks.
Yeah.
If you're woke, don't watch Blazing Saddles. You won't like it. But it's a great movie.
I think Blazing Saddles is a lot of the humor's on the right side of history there.
Isn't Mel Brooks
It is,
getting
for
an
sure.
honorary Oscar this year?
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Kathy Bates.
Oh.
Perhaps most famous.
Don't piss her off.
Yeah. What's that movie?
Annie Wilkes.
Misery.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's terrible. Happy birthday, John Elway.
Oh, he played football, didn't he?
Yeah, of course. In Spanish, that means John the Way.
He's John
Elway.
Chicago Train Way.
Time now for Things We Learned, brought to you by Angie. Angie makes it easier than ever to connect with skilled pros so you can get all your home projects done well, from repair to remodel. Get the Angie app or go to Angie.com. That's ANGI.com. Angie. Let's see. We opened with Willie Griswold as a baby and the song "Are We There Yet?"
I'm still very cute.
Many summer drivers going to experience that this weekend, aren't they? Are we there yet?
Shut up! Speaking of that, we're off next Monday and Tuesday. A lot of travel here on the show. We're all going our separate ways. Who says we'll be back? I don't know. Pat Godwin has a new album out. I don't know if you heard about this. It's called Under the Bed.
Did you hear this? You see this?
And redone, rehashed, rehabbed. Yes, I ruined the Sixth Sense for the relationship.
Someone.
It could have been the year that was withheld. And
you ruined the Sixth Sense. Some say I ruined the Bob and Tom Show.
I had a premonition this morning, and I blurted out the phrase "turd burglar."
We never heard it.
It did not come true.
Uh-oh.
I wrote it down. We heard turd, but not burglar.
Maybe tomorrow. So there was a turd, but it was okay. No one burgled it.
Nope. Remained unburgled.
Willie Griswold, Greg Hahn Go Bananas this weekend, and they're recording. You guys are recording?
We're recording. Come hang out.
All right.
Starting Thursday night.
Thursday through Sunday.
Tom despises.
Darling. Well, hello,
darling. Nice.
God, even worse when they work on the arrangement and make it that much badder. If that's
batter.
It's terrible. God, everything.
Let's
about that
go.
stinks.
Man, oh man.
Watch me. Okay.
Even the ideas behind that show stink. Is that it for you?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Way over.
Thanks for stopping by, Jess. Did they tell you that we wanted to do Hot Dog Week?
No, not this week.
Oh,
not doing it.
Well, I guess we'll have to do it for the 15th of July. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.
Expert entrepreneur Ed Milet is on a mission to max out your life.
I exist here weekly so that you can make your dreams come true, become the man or woman you're capable of, and then pay it forward.
It's time to get laser focused on peak performance.
Clarity equals focus, and focus equals success. That's what I'm here to do every week with you. Max out.
The Ed Milet Show. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.